Hey chat, how's it going? So Amber's going to be acting as a second on second counsel on the case. So someone know. On Kostya's case. He pretty much gonna be he's a witness on the own case, so he's the one that has questions. So I will do that, and also I'm gonna take an opportunity to kind of practice Amber's alertness and catching objections and stuff. I'll put him back. God, this thing makes sure this outfit. I love this outfit, but it makes it look like a twig. Yeah, I'm gonna prepare a little bit here. Right. Two. Yay. All right. Let's see.
Good evening.
Oh, Your Honor. Oh,
How are you doing?
pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. Just gonna do some prep work before this trial hit gets ahead.
It's the same idea. If you need me to leave the our courtroom, let me know.
Oh no, not at all. I'll literally just be Free to use the space as you will.
Oh, cool. No?
About to do a traffic stop. Hi, Amber.
How's it going? How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Good, good.
Yeah, things better now that we locked those two monsters up.
Yes, there's a lot of stress off my shoulders. Thank you very much. Good job.
I can't believe we got them both in the same day.
No, it was pretty good police work.
Sandy, I can't believe he thought I was going to come to that meeting alone. He had me meet him
I
at the
don't
dam
know.
and yeah.
Yeah, I don't know none of the details. I just know you guys got them.
Well, he had me meet him at the dam, and I knew that they would have a car up there, so they would go to one of the highways. So we had units on both sides of the mountain. And then I had Caspian in the car that was completely blacked out so you couldn't see. And then I had Air One at like 1,000 feet so they couldn't see it, but they had the thermals on them. So as soon as they started moving, we had like 5 units go right up the hill, and plus Caspian and myself, we got him on the hillside.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Well
it
thought
wasn't
out.
bad.
Yeah, good arrest.
Good arrest. Over 200 months. But, I mean, who knows what other nefarious shit he's doing right now, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm sure that will be the last we hear of him.
What is this whole thing about today?
Trespassing, I think. Regina.
I heard my name.
Yeah, Regina and Turkey. I know that. I don't know the details of the case. I haven't looked at it.
It's one of Tootsies, or I obey you
Oh, God.
guy. Yep.
See if
So
you
it should be interesting.
What's that, Regina?
they're saying if you want the long and short of it, that group is suing the police department because we did a wellness check.
How's that?
How was it?
Does every single lawsuit go to court? Like, can't somebody look at it and be like, this is frivolous and throw it away? That's kind of ridiculous.
They can,
Someone does look at it, and
it can be kind of settled, Steed, if you're wondering.
Is that Willow Tree talking? Sorry.
That
Yes,
is-
that's me talking. Yeah, it can. Sorry, you were shouting, so I just heard you. But it can be settled. It just like there's been quite a few that have come in that have just been
And you guys
settled
are like,
outside
yeah.
of court.
Oh, okay. I was curious about that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So only when a settlement can't be reached is it bloody well
No, and I typically don't. I'll whisper when court's in
What were you
session,
in-
but
Yeah, no, that's all good. You're not bothering me, man.
Yeah.
I'm literally just what you call it, prepping for the case.
And-
Just,
All right.
just to write it
Is
down.
Sounds
it-
good.
you see.
I think Steed's question is more about does no one ever look at it beforehand and go, why is this even allowed in court?
What do you
Yeah, I was
mean?
just curious. Like, could somebody look at it and be like, "There's absolutely no basis to this, and we're just not going to accept this as a lawsuit"?
Yes. I've rejected plenty of trials. Or
Oh, okay.
said that
That's
that
all. I was just
it's
curious
not
if you
not
guys do that around.
trial worthy. Yeah, no, we do. I'm not here to waste anybody's time.
Right. Did you still need the catch up, sir?
Yes, please.
You got time today?
Yeah, I do. I could probably catch up. Today's an admin day for me, so I can probably catch up directly after this court case.
Yeah, I'll hang around.
Cool. Perfect. Sounds good.
All right, we'll see you.
Take Rim. Do we want to be on a specific tack for this? Tack 6, okay. This entire
Yeah.
I think I'm this side, aren't I? Fence?
Yep.
I know whose side we're supposed to sit on.
Trying not to. I did it.
Hey,
Yay.
whose side are we supposed to sit on?
This is the defense side,
For
and that's the prosecution. So you
Oh.
say whichever side you want to support, or even
Okay.
it out.
Turkey side.
Side.
Okay.
Oops,
What,
excuse me.
what side are we on? What side are we on? What side's what?
Turkey side.
This is Turkey side?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Turbo. Rock, bro. Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Okay,
Sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna sit at the end now. I live here now.
We have officers at the front searching?
I'm pretty sure it's Steve.
Yeah.
Just gonna squeeze past you here, madam. Oh, no, maybe not. Here, madam, here. Come on in. Come on in. You gotta get out to get in. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Are we smoking here? Oh, damn.
He did.
I just need just a little one little puff. That's all. Put a little air freshener in the air. Psst, psst.
What's going on?
All right, so
I don't
what's
even know
this-
who that
what's
is.
this course
chilling.
about?
Let me sit.
Let's do
I don't know. I think
let's go with Beau here. The second
he's
round.
being sued for some shit.
Make sure you're whispering.
Yeah, there we go. Well, that's it.
Sure, feel free.
Is that Tiffy?
Yeah.
Why does she look so sad?
Heaven knows.
Hey, Turkey.
Damn. Hey, what's going on?
You're on the other side if you're
No
the
shit.
defendant.
Oh my god.
Turkey, you're on this side.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
came
Alpha?
over.
Look at
here.
his
face. Sorry, I'm thinking.
It's a face only a mother could love. I don't know, man. That's a stretch.
Do I hear Mochi?
No, like you could just sit
Probably.
back there. You know?
Little pug
Huh?
back there.
Oh,
Call you up when
Mochi.
it's,
You know, Mochi,
when
Mochi,
it's
Mochi,
free time.
Mochi, Mochi, Mochi.
I was gonna dress up, but I figured,
Need
you know
to
what?
go
Why,
sit.
why not?
Fuck. I love that dog.
Appreciate you. All right, I'll be back here. Oh, I see I came.
Yeah.
Freshen up quick.
Yes. Can we use you for an exhibit? You know what? Craig? Mochi. Craig? Let's get up here. I think you need a
Fucking hate cool.
pre-trial motion of exhibit A.
Shame.
Why did I fucking come here?
And you win the case.
Well, it's to get
This
justice against
trial, see
guilty,
if we can introduce
corrupt
this
law
into
lady.
evidence, and you won. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, what judge could say no to this face?
Oh,
Right?
Mochi.
Look at this.
That
No,
poor
just the biggest
dog.
one.
You okay?
I know.
Yeah.
Stuck with Starla.
Oh, is that who that is? That's Starla.
Exhibit A,
I
guys.
thought it was Amber.
Exhibit A. What do you think?
Not familiar yet with what everyone looks like.
Okay.
No.
Put him away. Give him the nines.
What the heck? Don't say that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. You know, Stripes used to be a good one. He used to be like the poster child.
What
for
do you mean? I
reformation.
am.
But
been a good one.
yeah. Well, I don't know. I think Mochi's. You know.
Oh, who do you like more, Mochi or your poster boy?
Oh, I mean, look at this little puggy face and this little squiggly tail.
Hey, Regina, on this, you got to be on this side, Regina.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
On this, we on this side.
Yeah.
But I always sit on the right side.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, not today.
You gotta be on the left side of the law, not the right.
I'm always on the right side of the law.
Is that Marcus over there?
Live on the edge.
I'm not on the edge. I'm on a seat.
I'm gonna push you off an edge at this
Anything?
point.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
Hi,
Starla. How are
Mochi.
you?
Oh, the baby. I love him.
Yeah, he's the
Hey there.
cutest.
How you doing, Starla?
Good. Anything
Oh,
anything
here we go.
new
How you doing?
I should know about?
No, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Wait, what is she implying?
She wants to buy a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Oh. I want to buy Mochi. Do you think Mochi would come home with me?
You go away.
I think we. No.
Not in my home. Tell you that.
But Mochi's not.
He's a police
and
officer.
Mochi's innocent.
But he's a
He's just a
police
dog.
officer.
No, he's just a dog. We can corrupt
What is
him and
wrong
make
with
him.
that guy's face?
You know,
No.
remember his roots. He's just a dog.
Luigi? Yeah, he got burnt.
There's
He was shooting
nothing
at,
just about Mochi.
shot at something and it exploded in
love
front of his
Mochi.
face.
Such
Ain't
a
like a
good
goddamn
boy.
dancing turtle.
Not what happened.
Oh,
What's your
over
wife?
this now.
Look at the
You can
little
hear
paw
me.
wiggles he walks away. He's so
Yeah, I can
cute.
fucking hear you.
We could pamper him and get him
Oh,
little
fucking
cute
God.
outfits.
Mahogany.
I didn't
Ever heard of
that.
toning it down?
And feed him little treats.
Hey, I'll buy you a different dog.
But I want that one.
I mean, gas tank and then fucking exploded. Oh, here he comes.
that Juniper?
Hey, what's going on?
How are you, sir?
You can get me Namsy then, the horse.
Hey,
I'll get you Nancy.
Right there?
It was that fat-bastard
Oh.
lieutenant.
Juniper?
He shot the fucking gas tank when I was shot beside him.
What?
Juniper!
Got me right in the goddamn
Wrong
face.
shot.
I got you
I
right.
didn't do that.
Right in the
What
middle
did-
of it, motherfucker.
Juniper,
They're taking
How
pictures.
did
They're
you?
recording.
Jumping in the middle of
over
my
here.
face.
You're on the wrong side.
No, you look
Oh,
handsome.
oop.
You look handsome. You should put some cream on it, some Neosporin.
No, Jimberry,
Hi, Jimber.
you're on the correct side.
I don't know.
Got Vaselined up by
Jimber.
face night.
Another reason why we
Oh,
get plastic
whoa.
surgery to feel about.
It's
You got
Yeah, she rubbed me
Vaseline up
down.
Wow. From like just the face or like the entire
Yeah.
body?
Yeah, I had to stop after that. I was sweating
This is
profusely.
Switzerland.
Closest I've ever been.
Oh, look, it's Mochi.
Unbelievable.
See, everybody loves
If
Mochi.
I get this
Everyone.
on, if I get this on
Sorry,
news, I wouldn't say too much.
No, Mochi.
Give us the expedition.
Piss on him, Mochi.
Oh, God.
Do it.
We'll take a dump on the judge's desk.
You see.
Now then I would like Mochi.
Oh, is Mochi the bailiff?
Oh, we're gonna get this?
Mochi's just here for you today.
Ah.
He's not here?
And be generally just.
Oh, his reason was here. I'm surprised
Bailiff
he's not out
Mochi.
taking flying lessons.
Oh.
It looks like he's thinking about it.
Offense.
Maybe he needs to. I don't know.
Pull out your phone. I'm
Shots
gonna say
fired,
something
Regina.
funny.
On the Me? courthouse.
Yeah.
Objection! He's yapping.
I mean, that'd be objection
If I
policy.
could find her.
Watch.
Oh no, it's gone. Oh, I'm sorry. I had a picture
Aw.
of him on, like, at the judge's chair.
They'll
and it
probably
was
want to
so
search
funny.
you. Oh.
Oh, thank God. that
Holy!
Thank God.
Then you.
This
No,
is a
no
lot
pressure
of people.
cost you.
Sorry,
I don't care. Hey, better for me.
There's gonna be a lot of yapping.
Oh, I hate it here.
Wow.
I retweeted it. Oh, we needed some support, Regina, so. Make sure of it.
How you doing, my friend?
Is Mochi the bailiff?
No, but
Mm.
court
You look-
security.
You look good today. You look good today, my friend. Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Yeah, your pants don't even match your fucking
More than
top.
regular human.
You like it? You like it?
He put a bag on his
Yeah, it doesn't
head.
look bad.
Yeah, you looking at my
Thank
pants,
God,
you
'cause that
dirty
dude's ugly
animal?
as fuck.
Sir, there's no masks in the courtroom. Oh, maybe.
Dirty,
maybe I should take mine
dirty,
off.
dirty, Mr. Kellerman.
You're wearing
No,
a
that man has to have a mask on.
Remember, Kellerman. You remember, Kellerman, I will bury you in this court. God damn.
I'll let her know. Hang on.
Indeed.
Oh,
I think I'm such a good person. I called myself out. Hell yeah, more points. Oh, hell yeah.
I'm pretending like I'm here in an official capacity because I can't find who I'm looking for and I need a good vantage point. There she is.
Chris.
What do you mean?
Oh, great. My medicine. Hello.
Hey, Grape.
Mm.
Hey, Miles. Hey, Madison.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Maddie.
Hey, everyone. How are we doing?
I had to join. Hi,
No, very well.
Hey.
Oh no. Weasel's News is doing a
Hey.
piece right now.
Oh,
Going
wait,
in.
wait, wait.
Balsa wood.
No, Chris.
He has a mask in the courtroom. I think you gotta arrest him.
Ring.
Oh my God, is that a pug?
What the fuck
That's
Yeah,
Mochi.
There's a
On his
pug.
face.
Yeah, that's
Oh my
Mochi.
god.
Aw.
That's a good dog.
All right, good day, everyone. Before we get started, are all
When I
parties
said
present that are
oh.
required to be present?
The state and its witnesses are here.
Please speak with your chest.
The state and its witnesses are here.
Thank you. Defense.
We would like to wait a few minutes if possible. Client is unfortunately running late.
Okay, how late are we looking here?
Well, he said a few minutes. I'm texting him, insulting him for lack of professionalism right now as we speak.
All right, state you fine to
I'm sorry.
delay it for a few minutes.
That's okay.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Breaking news.
Did you?
What the fuck you mean? Yet
Shit.
another lawsuit. Oh shit, my bad. I just ran into her. Hey, Regina, they said yet another.
What
white
is
people
on?
getting sued.
Put your shit in this one.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so cute. Hi, Mochi. Thank you. He's so adorable.
quiet. Not anymore. You're welcome.
Yes. Okay. How long? There's like 30 people here or something. It's gonna be a good show. Okay, no problem, no problem. All right, bye bye.
So how long is a few minutes?
It has only been 6, so I would give a few minutes would be 15 for me, and then we'd have to start looking at what's going on here. Defense.
Oh my god, I'm like sitting in your lap, bro.
What you were?
You look good.
Joey. Who the fuck is Scarlet?
Johansson, she's so hot.
I want to.
Reason.
I
Katya,
want to
come
know
with me.
what Mochi is holding.
Marcus,
Katya.
isn't that
Yeah, yeah.
Come with me.
Okay, okay.
What reason?
Hey, did you get that out my glove box?
Shut the fuck up.
You shit.
I would not put that in your mouth,
You
buddy.
shit with that.
Go straight to jail. I'll fuck you up in this courtroom.
Yeah, we could do that. Costa, do you have any issue with us continuing?
Reason for that reason.
You're lucky Ava's wearing white.
The
I'd
thing
fucking
is,
paste you up
you're
right
right.
now,
He is not one of witnesses or whatever. That's correct. But he paid me for this. I want him to see what he's paying for. He
Nice
told
fucking
me
hat.
that he will be here in less than 5 minutes.
Share.
Okay, less than 5
You
minutes.
share with.
I'm gonna give it
What?
until 25
Oh, yeah.
from you, and then we're gonna start. Is that
You should shut.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, it should be relatively easy. I can forward you the judgment summary that I prepared for you.
We're in.
Hold on.
Bro, I was having muscle problems. I know, right? Now I'm sitting normally, so you want me to sit on your lap or sit too close to you? Sorry, bro. Have a seat. Try to have a seat, not on my lap.
Ah, shit, you're here. Okay.
Oh.
Go sit in the back. On the bench. Hey Amber, you need a few more minutes or?
No, I'm good. I'm just looking over the questions and everything. I think I got this already. Ready to go when you are.
All right, like 1 more minute.
So I kind of like look over the questions. I kind of retyped them out a little bit, but they're the same kind of questions in the same order. So
Sure, no problem.
okay, just so you know.
Joey, what are you put on a fucking shirt with me?
No. I just don't want it.
Extra pictures.
Just don't want to put on a shirt. Show off these fucking pasty arms, dude.
Would you drive down there?
Okay. Got the questions. Okay. Amazing.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's just give it one more minute to breathe and we start. Your Honor, my client has arrived. He is sitting behind me on the bench. We are ready to begin if everybody else is.
All right, thank you. State, you're ready to begin.
I'm ready.
Okay, thank you. All right, so just remind people, please, in the audience, if you could just bring it down to a whisper if you are having conversation. That's not an issue, as long as it just doesn't disturb court proceedings. For the individuals when on the witness stand and involved in the actual case itself, please ensure to speak with your chest so that it's clear through the witness or through the courtroom. Apologies. All right, let's get started. Court is now in session. We are gathered here today in this courtroom for the civil case of Beau Jackson versus the San Andreas State Troopers, or here are known as SAST. The civil case is brought forward by Representative Kostya Lipovsky and Amber Chase. The defense or the respondent
Yes,
in this
sir.
case is the state, represented by Cree Caliban. If you'd like to have your opening statement, defense, you are welcome to.
Don't they start with their opening statement in this one, or do I start?
Sorry.
You can start. I
Look
don't
to my
mind.
left as defense. No apologies. I look to my left thinking they were the defense because usually they are the defense. That is my bad. Plaintiff, you may have your opening statement. That's yourself, Kostya.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, beautiful people of Los Santos. There's so many of you here today. It is honestly touching to see such big crowd. I love it. I love it. Hopefully, next case we have double the people. Lovely, lovely. Yes, Your Honor, Nemesis, and beautiful people of Los Santos. Today we have a pretty simple, but also complicated case of police misconduct. Very typical. It happens every day, but not every day the victim is willing to speak out. Well, in this case, my client, Beau Jackson, is willing to speak out and is willing to hold police accountable. Today we will be discussing a case of trespassing on private property. Not once, Your Honor, but twice. Trespassing on private property without good reason behind it, and later fabricating a reason that is simply not real. Along with trespassing, if that was not bad enough, the troopers in question have also utilized their police equipment unjustly. Today we will be discussing that as well, as it has harmed my client and what he wanted to be his business, which is a bar in Vespucci Beach. The troopers in question are 3, but there is one trooper in particular that has led this entire ordeal and put the department in jeopardy. This is not a trooper that has years of service being law enforcement and committing good deeds. No, no, no. This is a trooper that has a very dark history. A history of mischief. And committing lots and lots and lots of illegal activities. What's new? Nothing. This happens every day. I'm just glad we are going to be able to shed light on it for once. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Krieg, you may step forward with your opening statement.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the court, Russian spy, the plaintiff alleges misconduct by the SAST claiming rights violations, trespassing, and harm. However, what actually occurred was a different story. Regina Rain in Turkey, also known as J. Thomas, responded to a legitimate concern. An EMS worker, possibly a Russian spy, had been stationary for an extended time and failed to respond to emergency radio calls. Out of a duty to ensure public safety, the troopers conducted a welfare check. At no point were weapons used improperly. Tasers were carried, as it was an unsure situation. The use of lights and their presence near the establishment were standard for a welfare check. This is not a case about harassment. It's about 2 officers fulfilling their responsibility in a measured, professional way. And we respectfully ask the court to see these claims for what they truly are. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Obviously, the discovery has been submitted. Before we get started and move on to the witnesses, is there any further evidence that would like to be submitted or motions for evidence to be submitted at this point?
Yes, Your Honor. Plaintiff wishes to submit one little piece of evidence proving character.
Okay, and what evidence is this?
A picture that unfortunately I'm unable to show here like this, but if everybody wants to see, I'm happy to either send it on Birdie or send it directly to you, Your Honor. This picture proves the history of one of the offending troopers.
All right, could we please have a sidebar just to discuss this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Side, yeah. Slowly we go to the right or left, whatever. That way, that way. All right, so all counsel present here. All right, so Kasia, just to have a look at this witness, we just have to discuss whether it's admissible or not and whether it can be accepted. Obviously, with Krieg here, we just need to know. Could you please share it with each of the members that are here?
Yeah, sure. You want me to send it to every person in this circle?
Yes, please.
I've been to many. I usually lose.
The trading card.
Hey, it's legitimate evidence.
such a surprise that I didn't even know I was on.
I would post it on Birdie for everybody to see that is curious, but I don't have Birdie account.
Why don't you have a Birdie account?
Why do I need a Birdie account?
Okay, and this is purely a character witness evidence.
Yes, this is purely character proving history.
Okay, Creek, do you have any
Get a
opposition to
couple
this?
pictures of this sheriff up here. He's
No,
character to his
because
face. I think he's
it's gonna bury him alive with himself.
All right, thank you.
How?
All right, that's perfectly fine.
One here on the left of the door.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, thank you very much, plaintiff. We will be receiving that as admissible to the evidence as discussed with all council members. Plaintiff, you may move on to your witnesses and call your first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to summon Miss Regina to the stand.
That's not one of his witnesses, Your Honor.
Do you object to this?
Of course I do. If you wanted to object to her in your own line of questioning, you should have put her in your discovery.
Your Honor, seeing as Regina would be the main offending trooper that orchestrated this entire thing, I would like to insist that she would be first witness in this entire thing, if you would approve.
All right, let me have a chat with this with my co-judge here.
I would like to note she's in my witness list, so she will be questioned at some point.
Yes, that is the way. All right. After consultation with my co-judge here, because it wasn't submitted on your discovery, she will be called up, obviously, for questioning as on the witness on the defense's side. But we're not going to allow it in this instance within your scope of witnesses. Also, you will be able to have a chance to question her, obviously, within the scope of cross-examination only. When you have cross-examination, the scope of the questioning presented. Yeah, I'd just say next time, please ensure that if you wish to call a witness, it's on your witness list.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, you may continue with your next witness. Plaintiff?
Your Honor, I would like to... 1 second. Call me on the witness stand and ask me questions, okay?
All right. Your Honor, the plaintiff we would like to call Mr. Kotze to the stand himself, and I will be questioning him.
Right. Thank you. Costier, you may approach.
My name has been butchered like 50 times since I came to this city.
So
Holy hell!
sorry.
Ah,
Hello, right, Liam. Do you
I
want us to tell?
swear to the flag of America that I will not lie about anything or everything and anybody, and that I am true American and I stay true to my word. And my proof is the fact that I love eating greasy hamburgers, French fries, and pizza, all of which is American
Liam.
foods.
You swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth on the state of San Andreas.
So help me, Sprunk. Yes, I do.
You may take the stand.
Oh, thank you.
All right, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Katya, how well do you remember the incident in question?
I remember it very well, like it was yesterday.
Do you recall why you were at the bar?
Yes, I do. I was in the bar because back then I was trying to start interior decorating business, and person who owns the bar hired me to clean the
Objection,
place up.
creation of material fact. I'd like to keep his questions relative to the questions asked and not to be added on after the fact.
Sorry, could you explain that again, Creek? He's
I want
explaining why
his
he was in the bar.
questions. Yep, and I would like them to be direct answers to her questions. And should she want to ask further questions about it, I'd like those questions to be asked in that order, if that makes sense.
Okay, I'm not following as to why she.
Fine, it's okay.
Amber,
I'm
could you
okay.
repeat your question again?
Yes. Do you recall why you were at the bar?
I believe that it's within scope. He's explaining why he was in the bar.
Okay.
So I'm going to deny that objection. Thank you. Please continue.
I was in the bar because back in those days, I was trying to start a business of interior decoration. And the person who owns the bar has hired me to add some things, to clean the place up a little bit, prepare it for grand opening that was planned.
Okay. Did you have any other professions at the same time?
Yes, I was employed as firefighter. My job was to inspect new equipment that was coming to fire department before it was utilized by other firefighters.
And did you have permission to be clocked in on duty as a firefighter and do your interior decorating job at the same time?
Yes. I was on duty as firefighter and I was on call. I was allowed to do interior decorating as long as I respond to any fire-related emergencies or medical. And I had my truck parked outside and my equipment right next to the door.
When did you realize that the police were outside the bar?
I realized the police was outside bar because inside bar is a little dark and their lights of blue and red flashing was shining off the walls and ceiling.
At the time, did you know why the police were there?
No, I did not know why the police was there. I knew that I was alone and I was not aware of anything going on in the vicinity.
How did you respond when you realized the police had arrived?
Well, I looked outside of windows. I saw police cars, but did not see police officers. So I kept trying to find them through by looking at windows because they parked right at bar front door. And I saw the police in the back area that is fenced off.
And this area, this is part of the bar's property, correct?
Yes, correct. This area is fenced off and has a gate, and it is completely owned by the owner of this bar.
And just to confirm, you never requested police presence yourself.
No, I never requested police presence or any form of assistance or anything. I was minding my business, not bothering anybody, and not doing anything loud or blasting music or anything like this.
When you approached the officers or they approached you, did they ever point their firearms or tasers at you?
Thankfully not. No form of weapon has ever been pointed at me during this incident. However, both officers have held their tasers in their hands while they were conversing with me pretty much at point blank.
Did you recognize the officers that you engaged conversation with?
Yes, of course. I recognized Mr. J, and I recognized Miss Regina.
What was the reason the officers gave you for showing up?
The reason they told me was that they were doing a welfare check on me because they saw that I was located in the bar because they came for my GPS coordinates.
Did they inform you that there was a medical emergency involving Corporal Rain?
No, they did not. Nobody informed me that anybody needed any medical attention, which is quite odd for me because while I was on that same shift, I had responded to 3 medical emergencies prior to this incident. And I had learned that Trooper Rain has mentioned a medical emergency after she was done seeing me, but never when she was in front of me. I was able to treat anybody at that time.
Do you suspect the police were there for any other reason?
Yes, I do.
Could you share what that reason was?
I can. Yes, I had 2 previous inappropriate interactions with the same trooper, and I personally am in belief that the sole reason to why they were there was to just another form of harassment on my person, as was done to me twice in the past by the same trooper.
Were there any other witnesses present at the time of the incident?
Well, initially I thought no, because I was by myself in this bar. I was given keys temporarily just to do my work. But after police had left, I heard another knock on the door, and there was a girl that asked me what the hell just happened because apparently she saw everything from the street.
And who was this individual?
Lovely lady. Her name is Madison. We had little conversation. Told her what was going on. When she told me that she saw the entire thing happen, I realized that maybe I should exchange information with her, and I'm glad I did.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Respondent, you may approach for your cross-examination.
How long were you in that bar for?
I was in this bar for roughly 20 minutes.
Were you on the EMS radio for that time?
No, I was not.
Why were you not?
Because at the time while I was working, I did not want to be disturbed by random chatter, and we receive our emergencies via 911, 311, and locals reporting any form of incidents, not particularly by radio.
You stated you were on call. Is it normal procedure to go off radio for that?
I don't believe there is a procedure for this for fire department, as we are mostly responding to fire incidents.
So if someone did call by radio, you wouldn't have been aware?
As civilians do not have access to our radio, I believe no, I would not be aware, and they would not be able to reach out like this anyway.
But the radio is often used for police contact to the EMS.
That is correct, yes. At the time of me starting my decorating, I had made sure that there is nobody on duty or on radios that might require me. So I wanted to completely focus. There was no EMS or any police on duty. So I wanted to have peace and quiet while I work.
No further questions.
Thank you. Plaintiff, do you have any questions for re-examination?
Yes, Your Honor. One question. Did your supervisors have any issue with you having your radio off at that time?
No, not at all. My supervisors have always been aware of my position within fire department, that it is mainly to check fire equipment, and should any calls come in, I respond to it either way from the dispatcher. Superiors never had issues with this, and they actually never had issues with this even after this incident.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Lipovsky, you may step down.
Thank you, Your Honor. Why are you so thick? Move the hell, god damn it. What is this fat police officers?
Excuse you.
Plaintiff, do you have any further witnesses, or you may call your next witness?
Nope.
May I call my witnesses in a later stage, Your Honor?
No. This would be your witnesses now.
No problem. I would like to call
Well,
Miss
he's trying to
Madison
do that.
Hayes to the stand.
Is Madison present?
Yes.
Yes, she's asleep. Madison, wake up. Get up.
Hold on. I'm trying to stand up.
Firstly, do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth? So swear you on the state of San Andreas.
I swear.
Excellent. You may take the stand.
Thank you. Your witness, plaintiff.
Thank you, Your Honor. Miss Madison, so nice to see you again.
Lovely to see you.
Glad to see you're doing better for yourself. Miss Madison, did you witness the incident that this entire trial is about? I'm sorry, can you repeat this?
Yes, I did.
Why were you in that area at the time of this incident?
Out back.
No, I said why. Why were you there?
Yes. Sorry, I'm having really bad headaches. I was going through the trash bins across the alley from across the AOD bar.
Okay. Did you happen to see police vehicles that had their emergency lights on?
I did.
Can you tell
Yes.
the court where those police vehicles were parked?
They were right out front of the bar.
And did you witness the officers attempting to enter the bar in question?
Yeah, I saw them approach the front door, and then there's a door at the top of a stairwell on the side of the building, and then I saw them hop over a fence.
Okay. After they hopped over the fence, did you have sight of them?
No, they disappeared back there. But afterwards, they did jump back over the fence onto the stairway.
Okay. So you lost sight of them and then you say they came back. During this ordeal, did you see them using any form of police equipment or holding police equipment?
I didn't see them using it, but they were holding tasers.
Okay. I don't have any further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Respondent is your witness.
Did you say you're at the front or the back of the building?
I was at the front of the AOD bar.
But you saw them jump the fence in the back?
Not the fence in the back. There's a stairway that goes up on the side of the AOD bar. Then it then has a fence at the top. It's also where the upper door is located.
So you didn't see them after they were behind the building?
From the AOD bar.
And there's a back alley. Is there a back alley behind this building?
AOD bar?
Yes.
Yes.
It's pretty compact. Is it compact back there?
Yes.
That's all.
All right, defense, any further questions for re-examination?
Do you have any questions? Amber?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, we do not have any questions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. You may step down. All right, please call your next witness.
Your Honor, the plaintiff's counsel wishes to call Miss Juniper Berries to the stand.
Right, do you swear to
Let's
tell
check
the
it.
whole truth and nothing but the truth? I swear upon you on the state of San Andreas?
I do.
Excellent, you may take the stand.
Thank you. Miss Berry, just please ensure to speak with your chest. Plaintiff, it's your witness.
Miss Juniper. Your Honor, if the crowd can please be instructed to be quiet, I'm hearing a lot of chatter back there.
Yes, of course. Just a reminder to everyone, please make sure that if you are going to chatter, to please make sure that you bring it down to a whisper. We do not want to disturb the council in front here.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it. Thank you. Miss Juniper, did you contact me on the 10th of July via text to notify me that happening at this bar, the same bar that this trial is about?
Yes.
And what did you text me about?
How that I was walking along the beach, I saw a police car out in front of the building.
And do you know what led emergency services to this location?
Not particularly, like, but it was weird, weird like place for a cop car to be, unless something, I don't know.
Do you know of the original location that police responded to on this date?
Original location.
Yes, the original location. We are discussing currently on the second incident of trespassing 2 days after, not the original trespassing.
I know.
So do you know the original location where they responded to?
So I was at Pillbox before that, and it looked like the same like police car, if that's what you mean, like, but I don't like.
Linus is missing. You
Mr.
already
Lipovsky, may I assist to maybe reword your question?
Mercy was at the
Were you on that day? Were you in Penal Box having a little dance party with a bunch of emergency personnel?
Yes.
Your Honor, could I have some clarification on which day he's referring to?
Yes, we are discussing the 10th, which is 2 days after original trespassing. This is second case of trespassing on same building by same department.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The emergency personnel you were dancing with, did they all of a sudden out of the blue respond to an emergency call?
Yes.
There you go. There you go. He's got back.
They, well, everybody had to stop dancing real quick because they said that they needed to go to a lighthouse or something.
There you go.
So the original location was the lighthouse, not the bar.
Yeah, they were not at the cop car and stuff were not at a lighthouse. No, they were right in front of the bar.
Was there any reason, to the best of your knowledge, to why emergency personnel went to the bar when the emergency was in a completely different location?
No, because like I didn't see anybody else, and it didn't look like they brought anybody out or anything like that. It was just weird.
Are you able to name the people that were at the bar? The emergency personnel in particular.
Um, I remember. Sorry, sorry. I remember the with the police officer, but I don't particularly know the medical people. No.
Can you state this police officer's name?
It was Vortex. He had black hair.
Did you witness this trooper jumping over the fence and climbing on the roof of the bar?
Yeah, I did.
What else you got there?
I mean, that's kind of what prompted me to take a picture too, is because I'm like, there's not supposed to, like, really. It's a weird thing to happen, and I'm there. Like, I go up and down the beach a lot to, like, pick up trash and things, and I don't normally see anybody there. So there being a cop car out of place like that, and then seeing a bunch of people hopping around a building is kind of unusual.
Okay, I don't have any further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Respondent, your witness.
You said you saw the police leave Pillbox. Is that correct?
Yes.
How long did it take you to go from Pillbox to this bar, or the beach that you were close to?
It doesn't usually take very long because I have a motorcycle and it's pretty fast.
Do you often know what police are responding to?
No.
So you can say for sure why they were there?
Like, they just said that they had to respond to an emergency at the lighthouse.
Do police often respond to multiple things at once? Your knowledge?
Nope.
Okay. No further questions.
Thank you. Plaintiff, any further questions for your witness?
I don't have any further questions. Second chair?
Yes, I have one question.
Oh, okay.
Yes. To the best of your knowledge, there was nothing to indicate there was any reason for police presence there, like gunshots or anything like that.
Oh no, like like I'm pretty sure it was the same people that I was at Pillbox with, and then I know the cop was for sure because I saw him at both places, but like no, that's why I like even said something in the first place. There, like, isn't that that hasn't ever happened that I've seen before or since then.
And you didn't see any bar employees at the location speaking to police or anything like that.
No, because the EMS left before the police did, because they didn't have. There was no. They said there wasn't any medical emergency.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I do have two rebuttals to that.
Okay.
Are you a police officer or an EMS or a firefighter?
No.
Do you have access to their channels of communication?
No.
No further questions.
All right, thank you. All right, you may step down, Juniper. Thank you.
This is just take for that. This is a fun case.
All right, plaintiff, do you have any further witnesses?
I had one more, Your Honor, but he notified me last second that he cannot arrive. I had God ready to be here, but unfortunately, he was not able to arrive.
Mr. Lepofsky, we've covered this before in previous cases, but this is a non-denomination state. God has different representatives of two different individuals in the state, so to have a physical manifestation of God would be different for each individual. It's not one that can be called as a witness. But
Okay, Your Honor, I tried.
I appreciate the effort. All right, does the plaintiff then rest?
From witnesses, yes.
Thank you. Respondent, you may call your first witness.
I call Regina Rain to the stand.
I think this is where he's again. I think he needs to question her.
Corporal, do you promise to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so swear upon the state of San Andreas?
I do so swear.
Excellent, you may take the stand.
This is in regards to an evidence that was submitted at the end here. Rain, do you have a card in your pocket right now?
I do, yes.
Could you tell me about it?
I can certainly try. It is a card.
Mm-hmm.
It has some interesting details about my past, back when I used to be a criminal a long time ago.
And how long have you been with the SAST now?
I believe
I
we're
warned
pushing
him.
3 months now.
As a
Since we're bringing that card in, what brought that change for you?
Well, as I tell most of the folks who I show the card to, I decided I want to be the change that I wanted to see.
I mean, that was a risky. I
When
told him,
you're
yeah,
on
that's well
duty
known.
as an
So
officer, are there often multiple calls that you have to respond to?
All the
he's
time.
a lot of good questions. A
Are
lot of
those
good
calls
questions.
often
Where
public knowledge?
No, they are not.
Okay. And what events occurred that day that led you to seek medical attention?
Long story short, I got stuck in a door that locked while I was going through it.
Would you describe your injuries that you sustained that day as a medical emergency?
No, I would not.
What actions did you take to request medical assistance for your injuries you sustained?
I went to the EMS channel to see if anyone was around. I saw that there was not. Seeing that there were not any EMS personnel around on the radio, I was able to extract myself from the situation, drove myself over to the pillbox, and I got treatment from Clancy.
At what point did you become concerned about the lack of EMS response?
I became concerned about the lack of EMS response about roughly maybe 20, 30 minutes after that.
And what did you do after you became concerned about that?
When I realized that the same EMS who I could see had not moved in a prolonged period of time, around 40 minutes or more, I went onto the radio again to try to see if he was around. He was not. At that point, I waited some more time. Eventually, Corporal J. Thomas came on duty. I conferred with him, and he agreed that we should perform a wellness check.
How did you determine the location of the current EMS worker on duty?
We are able to observe where the locations of on-duty personnel are.
Were there any other EMS on duty at the time, or firefighters?
We're not able to distinguish any difference between the two, and no, there were not.
Once you arrived, what steps did you and Turkey take?
After we arrived, first thing we did was walk around, knock on doors. When we received no answer to the doors, we walked around the building, went up a flight of stairs, looked in a few windows.
Did you ever physically enter the building?
Not once.
Were your tasers unholstered at any point during this time?
Yes, as we did not know the situation, we had our tasers in hand.
How did Mr. Lipovsky respond once he answered the door?
He responded while wearing I believe it looked like a bathrobe. He seemed rather annoyed that we were there.
And how long did this interaction last with him?
The entire interaction between him and us, I believe, was less than 10 minutes.
After you confirmed his well-being, what did you do?
After we confirmed his well-being, Corporal and I stood around chatting for a couple more minutes, and then we left.
Were your actions during this incident in line with normal procedure?
Yes, they are.
That's all.
Your Honor, I would like to cross, please.
Yes, go for it.
Please, this is all you, buddy. This is where you're gonna do it. Get her. You're gonna get her. You're gonna get her now.
So nice to finally talk to you one-on-one.
If you say so.
So, I would like to start with you claiming you needed medical attention. Did you receive medical attention after seeing me?
After seeing you? No, sir, not to my knowledge.
Did you receive it before seeing me?
From Clancy, yes, I did.
Why did you not bring it up to me while we were having conversation?
Because my lack of medical treatment was not the reason for checking on you, sir.
Before having conversation with me at front door, did you knock on the front door and on the door that is to the side up the stairs?
This incident was going on 2 months ago. I don't remember who knocked on which doors.
Were you up on those stairs as well as the front door? Were you trying to gain access or hear a response from somebody inside from those two doors?
We were trying to hear a response from anywhere we could around the building.
You say anywhere around the building. So you were in the back of the building?
We went up a flight of stairs. After that, I really don't remember. This was almost 2 months ago.
Were you aware that this lawsuit was going to happen?
At that time, no, I was not.
Did this lawsuit come to you as a surprise earlier today?
Earlier today? No.
Do you remember approximately when you heard that this lawsuit will be happening?
Approximately? No.
Did you write a statement along with Super J on the 5th of last month?
On the 5th of last month? You're talking in July?
15th.
On the 15th, I would have to check and see when I wrote it. I do not remember the exact day. This was over a month ago.
So when you wrote this statement, did you know that lawsuit was going to happen?
I was not aware of any lawsuit at the time.
Your Honor, if I could shine some insight for Mr. Lipovsky here.
If it's relevant, so yes.
It is. The statement he is referring to is the investigation, which was written up on July 9th.
Thank you.
You do remember, as you mentioned previously, you do remember yourself and the other trooper holding tasers during this welfare check?
Yes, this is standard procedure.
Okay, and who told you to conduct a wellness check?
We were not told to conduct a wellness check. It was our prerogative.
Did you hear of anything going on in this location, or did you see something happening that led you to believe that there could be emergency
Yes.
inside the
Because
building?
you were moving for.
I saw a member of EMS stationary for a prolonged period of time who was not responding over the radio.
So you took it upon yourself to conduct wellness check.
Yes.
I'm gonna help him try to think how it works.
Did you have any other motivations that led you to come to this location?
No, I did not.
Were you aware of the emergency personnel that is in that location?
I don't understand your question, sir.
Did you know that it was me inside this place?
We were able to see your name, sir? Yes.
Was this the first time you and I have spoken?
I do not recall if that was the first time you or I have spoken.
Approximately a week before this incident, I was stationary with fire truck and you pulled up to my side.
Objection out of scope.
Sustained. Please keep it within scope.
There, we should probably put that as evidence. I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna try to help him, man. The thing is, they're trying to get him on trespassing, not because vendetta against
I
him.
know
So
this question was asked already, but I would like to rephrase it. Have you and the trooper that was besides you that day jumped over a fence at the top of the stairs and were conducting some investigation
No, he's
behind the
representing
building of the bar?
He's
I do
representing a
not
bar
recall the
owner,
exact
but
layout
it's
of every feature of that building. The only thing that stands out in my mind is the staircase that's easily accessible from the front of the building.
And after being on top of stairs, you say you went back down, back to front door.
Eventually, yes.
Can you elaborate? What do you mean by eventually?
As I previously said, we searched as much around the building as we could.
When trying to search around the building, did you not encounter an issue of not having access to certain parts of the building because they were fenced off?
I do not recall having any issues getting around any part of the building, except the roof, which we did not go up onto.
no, she's phrased that.
So you claim that you saw an option to go up to the roof, that you saw a path leading to it?
No.
Did you try to gain access to the roof somehow?
No, she already said.
Okay.
Yeah, be careful, man. You lose it, losing it. So don't worry, you may ask though. She just basically, it's a month I don't remember. It's a month I don't remember that can bite you in the butt.
You went to members of command in pillbox after this incident, correct?
I went to arson.
Again, objection out of scope, but it is in his evidence, so I'm okay with it.
All right, thank you. Continue, Frosty.
Could you explain, please, why you went to arson after this incident?
This is why he's...
I went to arson after this incident because it is typically weird to find a member of EMS saying that they are on duty and yet serving or attempting to serve drinks to on-duty officers while also not responding on the radio. I found it to be very
Objection.
unprofessional.
Objection. Speculative.
No, that's sustained. You may rephrase your statement, Regina, if you so wish.
I went
He
to
never said he was here.
arson due to unprofessional comments and attitudes shown by EMS personnel that were on duty at the time.
Would you say that your reasoning for this was because you felt like the EMS employee is to be reprimanded for his actions?
No.
So what did you hope to achieve from going to member of command or just to other member to complain?
I had a concern that I brought to I believe he is an FTO. What they do with it at that point is not up to me.
But you began an investigation on the matter.
Yes, this is standard procedure.
Really? Okay.
Oh, well, I do.
Your Honor, I don't believe I have any further questions. Maybe my second share.
I have a few questions.
Well, I'm good then. I'm fine.
Also, someone's in the back. It's very loud.
Excuse me back there. Can you whisper? You know, if you're gonna be chatting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, officer. Appreciate it.
Oh, Gina. So, you have indicated you became his concern when you reached out via radio, and he had no response. Did you try any other lines of communication, like 311 or anything?
No, at that time I had been told that EMS were not actually able to see 311 calls.
Perfect. Alright, what was the other questions I want to ask? One moment. Having a little bit of a headache. Before filing a report, did you reach out to command of the fire department to see if Ms. Katya had permission to be on duty while doing his second position?
The command? No.
Already, sorry, let me be more any supervisor or higher up.
I went to whoever was available at the pillbox. That was arson.
Okay, thank you. No further questions.
Thank
Your
you.
Honor, I have another question I would like to ask.
All right, please approach.
Good, I'm glad I set him up for that. Yeah, what was I gonna say right here?
Miss Regina,
So,
you claim you do not remember jumping over fence into private area, but you seem to remember every other detail to a T. Is there a reason why perhaps you do not remember certain incidents?
I don't
I
understand
see
your
what
question, sir.
I see what he's trying to do.
Let me
but,
rephrase it. You
uh,
have answered every single question without hesitation, like it happened yesterday.
go.
But for some reason, when it comes to the core of this lawsuit, you don't seem to remember being in the back of the bar. Is there a reason for this?
I'm afraid I still do not understand your question, sir.
Would you being in the back area of the bar, the area that is fenced off, would this be wrong for you to do without invitation?
There you go. There you go.
I do not recall the exact layout of the building, other than the staircase you can easily access from the front.
Be the only thing you do not recall.
I'm sorry, is that a question?
No, no. I'm just trying to combat selective remembering.
Be careful. Accusations.
I don't think I
That'd
have
be better
further
to
questions.
witness.
How many welfare checks have you done since the welfare check you've done on me?
Since then, 0.
And how many before you done one on me?
Before, 0.
Ooh, that's actually a good question. That's actually a good question.
Mhm. I feel special, Miss Regina.
There's a tit for
Is this
that.
a question, sir?
No, I'm flattered. Your Honor, I don't have any further questions.
Thank you. Respondent, your witness. Oops.
Mm.
Oh, do you have
Sorry,
one?
respondent.
If I'm sorry, if I may ask one more question.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Thank you, Yona. Hello, Regina. If you were approaching a property that did have a fence and gated off area that wasn't like with the gate not open or anything like that, would you be allowed to search that area, or would you need a search warrant?
It depends on the area and what the situation is.
Understood. There was no immediate threat. Like you did not see anybody run into the back.
We do not know that.
So you're saying then you could have been allowed to, even if you showed up and didn't see anything, there could be circumstances where you could walk into the back.
The situation was unknown, hence why we had our tasers at the ready.
Okay. So there could have been a possibility that you did search the back as part of your wellness check.
To the best of my knowledge, we searched around the entire building, except for on top of it and inside of it.
No further questions, Your Honor. I just kind of got her to admit.
Thank you. Respondent, your case.
Just a couple questions. In terms of when you're on duty, how many calls do you respond to a day?
A day, it varies wildly. Some
So,
days as few as 50, other days over 100.
The lawyer here in front of me thinks
those
there's a beef
cases,
between that cop and him.
Where things
And as a
are
part of her beef with
evolving
him,
quickly, do you
she
often remember
saw
every
he was
single
not
call
moving
you go
around
to,
and
especially
well
spanning
on
back
duty as a fireman.
Absolutely not.
So she took it upon to do a wellness check where in the process of doing a wellness check, she trespassed on the bar owners, which is whoever
Yes, I
AOD
would agree
member
with
back
that.
there, bar property. So in
What's
the
your
business to try to get to him, try to
number
nab
one
him,
priority when you're
he
working
she
on
trespassed her.
duty?
My number one priority is the safety of the citizens of this state.
No further questions.
All right, thank you. Regina, you may step down.
Your Honor, I would like to motion for a sidebar in the back room with all counsel present, please.
All right, I'm quite happy with that. We will have a short recess while the sidebar is occurring.
And
You
she might have
may
been
leave the courtroom if you deem so necessary, but please be aware that it should not be a long period for the sidebar. Thank you. If all counsel could follow us to the back. All right, please ensure everyone is just bringing it down to a whisper in here in the courtroom. It's speaking with your chest.
Yeah.
All right, Kosya, how can we help you? What's the reason for the sidebar?
Yeah, so at first I thought that maybe there really is like problem with remembering memory, but seems like she remember everything else. So because of this, I have reason to believe that she may have been lying on the stand. I did not want to use this, but I do believe that I'm capable of proving that she is currently lying on the stand, specifically in regards to not being in the back fenced off area or not remembering it, you know? It seems to be very selective here. How would you like me to present? I have it in form of 2 pictures, Your Honor.
If you could post it on the docket, that would be great, so that all parties here are able to view it.
Yeah. Okay.
Must say, I love the fact that we have an electronic docket we can all access from our phones.
It's very nice. Very nice.
Very convenient.
So basically, this is a case where he thinks the officer has a vendetta against him, and that she's basically was trying to get him not work, like collecting pay without working and getting him in trouble, and in the process of doing so, trespass on this bar owner's property where he had to. And so he's trying to get her.
Okay,
He's trying to
submitted.
get
So
him.
what this is, as I was doing the interior decorating things there, I connected my GPS to the computer that was there. And before I went outside to see where the to talk to the troopers, I quickly had a look at the computer
Yeah, okay.
and took pictures really quickly while their GPS markers were in the back fenced off area. I find it highly unlikely that she remembers every single detail and answers without having to think about it. But for some reason, this one detail that is the key for the whole thing, she does not remember.
Katya, that's just around the building, which she said she was around.
It's not around the building. To get to that area, you have to jump over a fence. The fence is placed to indicate private property, and she is clearly avoiding this. I saw her in the back through the window, being there, and the girl Madison saw her and Jay jump over that one of the fences. The fact that she is ignoring, like saying she doesn't remember.
Oh, okay.
Normally, I would never question somebody like this, but she was aware of this lawsuit the same day of this incident. because I immediately told the owner of the building, and he immediately hired Sandy Schulman to do this. So it was instant.
Katya, I'm gonna kind of disagree a bit.
With what? She has crazy selective.
That's a
remembering right now.
That's a compact apartment block there. And those are
What
the
are you
back alleys
talking
I
about?
mentioned there.
Yes, it is compact back there, but that entire area is gated off.
Do we have any pictures of this area?
I just got a picture of the front on my discovery.
There is massive gate blocking off
Yeah,
to
he
the
should have
back
took a picture. I can't
of
believe he
this
didn't.
area.
I wish I was more involved. I would totally take a picture of it
Sorry,
for
there is a
evidence.
fence at the
Amber's
top of
all
the
about
stairs,
pictures.
and there is another fence in the corner there from the beach. It's completely fenced off. Entirely 360-degree fenced off. There is no way to access without jumping over something or having key to gate. I expected her to admit this. I did not expect her to play the I don't remember one detail out of 500 card.
I wouldn't drink. I would just smoke weed.
This is quite damning in terms of. It's basically this would be perjury lying on the stand here.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think
I'd
this
like
would need to be
pictures of it.
investigated. Yeah, this
Yeah.
would need to be investigated further. Would council be comfortable with me asking? Do we would know where this is, Sala?
Do we know where this?
It's
Where this
by
bar is?
Vespucci. You know that where that fenced alleyway is. In front of it, there's that bar.
So get some food.
Yeah.
I can't remember signing the subpoena. It's been a while.
Melanoma. Yeah, I don't know where that is down in Vespucci.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't go and investigate it ourselves. The court case must go on. Would council be comfortable with us sending someone from the DOJ here to go and take a photo, or take some photos around it?
I mean, I could.
I'd
This
rather
is-
I
not,
would
not
rather
send
someone
counsel.
non-partial.
Yeah,
I'd rather
I'd
someone
rather
non-partial.
send
Okay.
a different
Fair enough.
a different member of the DOJ to do so.
Understood.
I mean, anybody.
Yeah, sorry.
Anybody can go. Those fences have always been there. Nothing changed. I truly did not
See,
expect.
we have Supreme
Ronnie?
Justice Lubricant is on here as well.
I know the area because of AOD and
One of
freestyle.
those two would be good.
Is
I've
that
never
so?
met him. What the hell kind of name is this? I heard the name. I always wanted to meet person that has this name.
Let me give him a call quickly.
Okay.
I want to wish what that was. I want to see it right now for myself, honestly.
Yeah, they went to the bar on our tax dollars.
Not on the bar.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I want to fist
I
fight
did
them.
not go there to drink.
Fuck those.
Hey, just wait. Never mind. I won't say anything here.
I'm tired of them.
I still got another.
Sorry, what did you say, Craig?
I said, just wait. I still got another witness, but this one will be quick. I'm
Yeah,
tired,
Jay
man. This
Thomas.
is- you're going long, man.
I have not. Listen, I still have exhibits. That's sure.
Would you guys be comfortable for me to send Ronnie down?
I don't
then
care
once
who
you
you
phone
send.
me
Yeah,
back.
any person is okay.
Lou, how are you doing? Yeah. Are you currently super busy? Could you please do us a favor? Just come to the back of the courtroom quickly. To the meeting room. Thank you. Alright, the Supreme Justice is on his way.
Oh shit, I'm gonna get to meet him finally. I have to see the face that has this name.
Spank is
I did not expect us to have this much audience, to be honest.
Supermarket, there's some milk
I mean, I'm not against it. He looks like normal person. God damn it, I'm disappointed.
Hi there, dude.
How can I be of assistance, Chief?
If I could ask you to do me a favor, just Sol, I don't know if you want to chat to the bailiff quickly. I need to ask you a massive favor.
Can we talk really quickly while they're busy?
A possible
That's the AG.
perjury.
What?
It's very
Instance
clear.
here. But we need to obviously conduct some investigation.
Yep, everything's good. We just needed some little more.
Are you aware of where the AOD bar is on Melanoma Street?
I haven't been down there personally, but I'm aware of the location. Yes.
Okay. Would you be willing, for our sake, please, to head down to Melanoma Street?
And weed.
Yes, absolutely. I'll do that right now.
That's so cool.
All right, and just to be clear, you want me to take photos and just determine effectively where the borders, the boundaries are of the property, effectively.
That was amusing a little while ago.
Yes, copy that. Yeah, if you'll just bring my attention to the docket for me, I'll definitely get the photos in there within a couple of minutes. Luckily, I drove my fast car here today, so it'll be quick.
Probably just drives like.
Oh, you know it. You know it.
I'm fine. I'm just tired.
You tired? Then go to bed.
No.
I bet he's
I'm just
on
waiting for this. I'm just waiting for
That's
them
it.
back from the bar, okay?
All right.
Guys are.
Check his butt.
If we please can continue, that would be great.
Who said that?
Joe did.
You're lucky I have official business to tend to. I'll be back for you.
Yeah, likely story.
They actually here.
Oh, you've heard that before, huh? Send it back.
All right. Thank you all. The court is now back in session. Recess is over. Just for clarification, I did see the notification on my phone from Weasel News. Us taking a sidebar is a private discussion, not actually going to the bar. Even
Wait,
so,
I
just
want
want to
us to go
clarify
to the
that
bar
for the
after
public.
this.
There is a sidebar up in Sandy, so shameless plug. If you decide that you want to have a drink after this, because this case is very difficult, then head up to the sidebar in Sandy after this. But yeah, there is no alcohol back there, and
Self-promotion?
everyone is willing to have a look if they need to. I don't own the bar. Just clarification.
How much can I pay to skip this ad?
Who said this? Who said this?
I love that.
That was good. That was good. I'll give you that.
Oh.
All right. Thank you. So we shall continue. Respondent, you may call your next witness.
I called Turkey to the stand. Let's have some Thanksgiving.
Why is his nickname? Can I ask why his nickname was Turkey? I never knew this.
Here we go, baby.
Turkey, do you promise to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth? I swear upon the state of San Andreas.
Why is his name
Turkey? I sure do.
Okay, take the stand.
No, you can have it. You're good.
All right, Turkey, make sure you're speaking up.
Yep.
Sorry, Krieg, for the record, could we just have the individual's full name? And then you may
Yes.
refer to him as Turkey afterwards.
I'll get to that right now.
It'll never end.
Your name is Jay Thomas, is that correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
Why do they call you Turkey?
This is off the record or on the record?
No, I want this on the record.
Okay. Turkey came about because when I used to call people Turkey, you know, everybody's not your brothers or sisters. So I had to come up with a name to be able to include everyone. So I used to call everybody Turkey, you know, in a good way. Hey, what's going on, Turkey? And they kind of reversed it on me and started calling me Turkey. And then it just became a nickname for me. and I ran with it. So that's how Turkey became about.
Perfect. Is it okay to you that I refer to you as Turkey for the rest of this questioning?
Yes, sir, it is.
We've gone over a large majority of this already, so I'll keep my questions short. When the EMS individual involved responded to the door, were there anything about the interaction that you found unusual or concerning?
Him being in the bathrobe. Other than that, no.
Did he offer you anything?
He did offer us a drink because he said he was serving drinks and he was at the bar.
Typically, when would you perform a welfare check?
Anytime a person is non-responsive to you or any others, and it's an issue.
Do you have to run that by anyone to perform a welfare check?
Not to my knowledge.
And after you confirmed his welfare, what did you do?
Well, once he came, you talking about as far as after he came out?
Yes.
Yeah, well, once he came out, we have a conversation, and once we seen everything was fine with him, other than their response and the conversation we had, me and Regina left the area.
Like I said, short and sweet. That's all for my questions for Turkey.
Yeah, David, I want to talk to Turkey as well. A second, Sherry, you go first, Miss December. No problem.
No, I.
You want to bite the turkey too? I'm hungry. I want turkey sandwich.
No,
Okay,
no,
you go
just-
first.
Just quick question. Just question.
What?
Did you, when you talked to him, did you explain why you were in there? As decorating?
Yeah, I told them I'm cleaning up or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. You shouldn't. Okay. Yes. Turkey. Just a quick question. Hey, I don't think we've formally met. Pleasure to meet you.
Turkey. How you doing? Oh, well, right there.
Nick. Just when you. Sorry. So when you did speak with did he, when he explained why his purpose there, did he explain that he was interior decorating?
No, ma'am, he didn't.
He didn't. Okay, no further questions.
Can I have a bite of the turkey as well?
Yes, go for it.
Mr. Turkey, how are you? We never had proper conversation.
How are you today? I'm doing well.
I will say
This
you're
is
one
going
handsome
now.
bastard
I'm
with
not-
tattoos.
I'm saying,
nice to meet you.
there's some breeds that
Besides
hold
that
the
one
amber
time.
here.
Yes. You don't look too bad yourself, I can say.
Oh, come on, stop it. Stop it. We can't make out right here. Stop it. Later.
I know let him do his thing.
You mentioned that you and the other trooper have conducted a welfare check on me in this day.
Yes.
Welfare checks are normally conducted when there is a reason to suspect that somebody is in harm's way.
Yes.
Did you suspect I was in harm's way?
Yes, sir, we did.
Can I know why?
Well, the reason of us thinking that you was in harm's way is because we had numerous of EMS calls coming in. And when I did clock in at the time, Regina approached me and asked me, hey, this EMS worker has been in the same area for over an hour or so, and we need to, check and see if he's all right. We have a lot of cops and EMS workers, along with individuals, have been getting kidnapped. So therefore, that could have been a possibility. So we just wanted to check on, especially someone that we formally work with on a daily basis as well. So a welfare check was definitely needed at that time.
I appreciate your concern. It is definitely I'm not even being sarcastic. You seem, I don't know you, but you seem like very honest and individual of first glance.
Thank you.
I would like to ask you a few more questions. So, did Trooper Regina, let me rephrase this. Is Trooper Regina the one that initiated this entire welfare check situation?
Yeah. Yeah, she came to me and I agreed
Good.
and we went from there. Yes.
Good, 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 good. It's gonna be whatever the GPS, but it's a big accusation now.
During this welfare check, did you cross from public property to private property?
I don't understand the question. Could you rephrase it in a different way?
Yes, of course, no problem. Let me ask it differently. Did you try to get an answer by having any form of interaction with the front door, whether it is knocking, yelling, kicking the door, any form of interaction with the door?
No, sir, we didn't.
You did not try to receive a response from the front door?
When we went to the front door, we didn't notice any vehicles out in the front, nor there that we even would think to knock on the door. We did look, and we didn't see anybody in the front.
Good.
So that's
Wow.
why. Well, I'm gonna stop it right there.
Okay.
Yeah. The hell just stop right there?
After realizing there is no
Yeah.
vehicles and nobody in the front, did you continue to the stairs that are on the left side of the building?
Objection. Out of scope, I never asked him anything about the building.
Yeah, that's sustained. Please remain in scope.
So do my answer, is that off the record now?
You haven't answered. He stopped. He objected before you answered. Trying to think of how to question this within scope.
I think I know how that. He's ask him if he saw no one. If you didn't knock on the front
In
door,
which
what?
parts of the building did you conduct investigation to see if you can reach me while I was inside?
Again, objection. Out of scope. I simply asked him about
hate
his
you, Kelvin.
interaction. And
Nice drop, you asshole.
Yeah, that's sustained as well.
Yeah, it's sustained. Okay, I don't have any further questions. You know what? Yes, I do. What do you use for your hair gel? I know it's not in scope, but I want to know, okay? Fuck you, Kelvin. What you use? It looked good.
I'm okay with that.
I actually
it
go
looked
to
better than me. Look at this shit. What the hell?
Oh my gosh, you like
Please
it?
answer your
I want
question.
to get
I
as
remind
comfortable
you,
as being a lawyer to do
Mr.
this kind of
Turkey,
stuff.
you are under
That's my goal.
oath, okay? No lying on the stand. What do you use for hair gel?
I don't use anything. The specialist that I go to that does my hair, she has some type of hair grease and gel that she just whip up together that's custom, and she just slapped that excuse me, Your Honor. She just slapped that bad boy on there. I can definitely refer you to the person that does my hair once we get done with court.
No. I'm scared to do this because if I do it, I might look extremely attractive like you do, and then I will have more problems with my job. No, I cannot do this.
Stop. I appreciate it. You're making me blush.
Make a note on the court record that the officer nicknamed Turkey is extremely attractive.
Your Honor, can you please state very, start quotes, sexy AF, end quotes, please?
Let it show it's sexy AF, end quote.
Okay, good. Kelvin, you're an asshole. Okay, no further questions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Respondent, do you have any further questions for your witness?
No.
All right, thank you. Turkey, you may step down.
Thank you, Your Honor, and thank you, everyone.
He even walks sexy. Jesus.
That he does. It's all that turkey grease.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. With that being all witnesses that have come to the stand, if I could please ask for closing statements, starting with the plaintiff.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I do have more exhibits that we did not discuss. Aside from witnesses, of course.
You're welcome to present those exhibits, but they are therefore on the evidence anyway. They will be taken into consideration, so please feel free.
So, I would like to take the court's attention to Exhibit 1, which is in this case the statement written by Miss Regina and Mr. Thomas. I will not read the entire thing, but in the first paragraph, Miss Regina had noted I quote, I will read it off my phone. I suffered some cuts and bruising on my torso and arms that I believed required medical treatment. In regards to this sentence, I would like the court to look at exhibit number 3, which is Regina's medical records that I had subpoenaed during the time period of this incident.
Excuse me, pardon me, come on, excuse me.
When serving the subpoena at the hospital, I was told that there are no records showing that Miss Regina wanted medical attention, but never actually went to receive it properly and have it documented.
That could also mean a medical
For the court's knowledge, and please just help me with the name here if I get it wrong. Miss Rain, Officer Rain, stated there was no EMS available. She had to speak to an individual named Clancy. I am presuming that is a state doctor EMS that is available when there are no civilian doctors
Oh, yeah.
the EMS profession available at the hospital.
That is correct, Your Honor. Nancy works at the front desk. However, Miss Rain met with Arson roughly 30 minutes after this incident. She could have spoken to him about her injuries, but chose not to. I am simply pointing this out to the court as one of my pieces of evidence to show, was there really medical situation or was she there on other affairs?
All right, thank you.
I would now like to redirect court's attention to second paragraph. I will read here. When we arrived, we observed no movement from within. We walked around the outside, knocking on doors and up a staircase leading behind the building. Still not seeing or hearing any response, we returned to the front of the building. I'm pointing this out to the court. This is Miss Regina's written statement on her investigation. She is writing that she went up the staircase and went down the staircase. And where is the part of jumping over fence and being in the back, it not pointed out here at all.
All right, thank you.
I did have some other things I wanted to point out in this regard, but I believe questioning the witnesses would be more effective for this, and there is no point in mentioning this twice.
All right. Do you have any further exhibits you'd like to bring specifically the court's attention to?
Yes, Your Honor, I have one final thing. I'm going to ignore all the other things I have placed in my discovery. I would like to point now at exhibit number 4. Exhibit number 4 is when Miss Regina had went back to Pillbox Hospital after having conversation with me at the bar. She then spoke with Arson to forward him complaint about me. And she had turned on recording equipment and added this recording to her investigation. I'm not going to have court listen to the entire recording. It is about 5 minutes long. I would only like to point out 2 instances. You know what? No, only one. At minute 1 and 32 seconds, Arson tells Regina, I gave him a call. I found his number on the employee list. I asked him, is everything okay? And he said yes, but he seemed quite agitated. It's clearly been something that's getting a bit tiring for him. This is in reference to Arson calling me after Regina had left to see if I was okay. And I told him that I believe it, that the real reason for Regina being there was yet another case of harassment like she did a week prior to this incident on me.
Okay, and just try and keep it within the scope
Yeah,
of
yeah, I
this
can,
actual
yeah.
case itself. That would be a separate instance for yourself.
Yes, Your Honor, I am purely mentioning this to show that I believe she was at the bar for completely different reasons to what she claims. As there is no evidence to support that she actually had any form of medical situation, and a few pieces of evidence to support otherwise. But that's it. I don't wish to use any of my other pieces of discovery.
Thank you. Respondent, do you have any piece of discovery
Yes.
that you would like to bring to the court's attention specifically?
So the investigation, which is the same thing as the statements which he was talking about, again, the welfare check did not come about because of the any grievous injuries Miss Rains suffered. There wouldn't be a medical record of it because she went to Clancy, and it was the lack of response that prompted this welfare check, not the injury she sustained. And that's, again, in the investigation there.
All right, thank you. Closing statements, please. Plaintiff, you may do your closing statement. Plaintiff?
Yes, Your Honor?
You may do your closing statement.
Okay, sorry. Apologies, I did not hear you.
No problem.
I think people have been here for long enough. This has been a rather long case with a lot of evidence presented from both sides and quite a fair bit of witnesses and a lot of different questioning lines. I think it is safe to say that according to what we witnessed, especially from the questioning, that some selective memory has been displayed here. At the end of the day, the whole reason for this case is to hold accountable those that hold us accountable on a daily basis.
Good, good.
Just
good,
because
good.
you are part of law enforcement does not mean that the law does not apply to you. Because it does.
Okay, yeah,
And I
okay.
believe it applies to troopers more than average civilian. Because how can you protect something that you are yourself breaking? It is impossible. And I'm making my voice high pitch on purpose to make my point.
Yeah, re-utter it. You guys don't all in.
I believe there has been a lot of questions here, more than we've ever seen in a trial here in Los Santos.
Okay.
There's a
we
lot
go
of
back to
people
it.
waiting to hear about this verdict. And I believe so am I.
Come
There
on,
is
I should touch him.
sufficient evidence to prove that there was indeed
There you go.
a
There you
case of trespassing that
There
happened
you
not
go.
only one time on the 8th of last month, but also on the 10th. This is two
Yeah,
counts
there
of
you go.
trespassing from the trooper department. And hopefully after today, troopers will be taught that they have to uphold these things as well as not use police equipment when they should not be. This entire ordeal has costed my client more than what we have spoken about. There were things we did not bring up because I don't feel like they are entirely relevant. My client wanted to open a bar there like fully legally with a license in the future. But this entire incident prevented him from doing this. A lot of people live in Vespucci Beach. And a lot of people saw police parked outside of the bar with lights on and two troopers walking around with weapons in hand. My client has heard a lot of comments from the people that live in Vespucci, the people that were excited about him opening this bar. And after this incident, that took a whole turn for the complete worse for my client. He lost what could have been a beautiful affair. Because who wants to go to a bar where police shows up twice in 1 week for God knows what? Nobody is going to step foot in this. Okay, maybe Kelvin. Because let's face it, with his face makeup, he will be scarier person there. But that's besides the point. Today we seek multiple things. We seek justice for my client, for his loss of his bar dream, and we seek to reprimand the trooper department so that they may learn that not every civilian will sit idle while they are violating them in more ways than one. I have a lot more to say, Your Honor, but I will spare the court. This has been going for long enough.
He's yapping.
I'm yapping. You're right.
All right, thank you. Respondent, you may have your closing.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the court, Russian spy, Don Mahogany, the plaintiff is making some dubious claims of trespassing and emotional distress. But what we've seen throughout this trial is entirely different. A pair of law enforcement officers acting with responsibility, caution, and a concern for an EMS. Regina Rain suffered an injury and attempted to call for medical assistance, and those calls went unanswered. When she noticed that an EMS personnel had been inactive and unresponsive for an extended period of time, she and Turkey did what any reasonable officer would do. They performed a wellness check. They carried their tasers, but they never used them, never pointed them. When Mr. Lipovsky finally emerged, they had a brief and professional interaction. They confirmed he was fine, declined his offer for alcohol while they were on duty, and they left. That is not misconduct. That is doing their job. The plaintiff has alleged damages, emotional distress, lost income, and constitutional violations. But they failed to provide any sort of receipt or justification for these claims. No medical or psychological documentation. There was no entry, no threat, and no malicious intent to support these claims.
We're gonna win this one.
Let's be clear. This is not a case about protecting rights. It's about mischaracterization of a lawful, justified police interaction to pursue an inflated civil claim. That is not justice. That is opportunism. We ask the court to consider these facts, not the fiction. The SAST acted with reasonable, lawful, and professionalism. Thank you.
Thank you. The court will now have a recess while we deliberate on a judgment. I would say that this is quite an extensive case, quite an extensive discussion that will need to take place. I would like to call a recess for 25 minutes, so to meet here at past on the half of the hour. Please feel free to leave the courthouse. Please make sure that if you wish to hear the judgment, you have returned just maybe a minute or two before. And please ensure that everyone is making sure that they are hydrated and having something to eat. It is quite a hot day today. Thank you all. We are having a short recess.
Hey, well put together.
I guess somebody will have to let me know what happens.
If I may please have the
I thought I was watching
prosecution
TV.
and
You feeling?
defense
Watching
just
the
for
fucking
a
lawyer.
short discussion.
Good lord.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I guess we can go outside and give our
How you feeling about it?
news and give our
Very good.
talk.
Oh, let's go talk.
I got you.
Thomas, I sent you email, you sexy asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, afterwards.
Liam.
What?
Where'd he go?
Oh, he saw me.
I'm here. Hello?
You get in here.
Oh shit, sorry.
Just relax. Holy
Sorry.
shit.
No, it's not over. I'm bringing 5 more witnesses. You're fucked.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Right. Also, I'm sure I don't know if you guys have had a chance to look at the updated docket.
Oh,
that
I
was
did not.
submitted by Lou.
No, I haven't.
see it.
Based on that, it seems like the area is quite fenced off. It's not just a tiny thing behind.
Mm-hmm.
From the photos, we can see there's a
Yeah,
fence
it's got
at
a
the
big
top
old
of the
gate.
stairs. It looks like
Yeah, you had to jump that gate.
fence at the top of the stairs. If you jump over that, it goes back alley, which is all within the property lines.
That last photo.
As it's fenced off.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, no worries. The last photo does kind of limit that out.
Mhm.
Now, this is the question here of possible perjury. I would like to discuss with both counsel from memory. From my notes and my memory, I don't believe that or Officer Rain explicitly said I did not jump a fence. She, if I recall, she said that she did not remember, but it is in her statement that she knocked on windows and doors around the property. Is that correct?
That is correct. She never, whenever I was asked about offense, she just said she did not recall. but she never said that she did not.
Yeah, so perjury is quite a difficult.
I just
Yeah,
also want
that's
to
the
add
thing.
earlier, she said numerous times this has been over a month ago. Memory is hazy on it before this portion was even brought up.
See, that would make sense, but if I do something and I hear like the same day that there will be lawsuit about it, I will remember
He has a
this
point.
incident, and on top of it,
Yeah.
she remembers every other thing, like it just happened.
I can tell you when I brought the instant, like when it first got motioned in the subpoena, she did not know that it was coming to a court case, and maybe that's just her saying that. But
You know, she is also acting like she does not remember first time her and I met. Of course, I had to keep it within scope, but she remembers the first time we met. Of
You're
course, I
very
cannot
memorable,
prove this.
Liam.
No, because she is a bit psychopath, but whatever. I cannot prove it, so I'm not gonna push it. But this girl, without question, remembers our previous interaction.
All right. So just based on her statement given, if we're just looking here at the perjury charge itself, the burden of proof is that they have the intent of making the false statement, must be intentional, and with knowledge it is untrue, without belief it's true. Materiality, the false statement must also be material relevant to the case at hand. Yes, her saying she doesn't remember is relevant to the case, but she didn't explicitly make a statement saying, I did not jump over a fence.
Tell you away,
can kind
Robert.
of be inferred, in my opinion, and Starla, please correct me if I'm wrong. It can be inferred that, by saying she knocked over around the areas of the property, that she likely did jump over the fence. But when asked directly, she said she did not recall, and given the time had passed, etc. So I'm not going to. I myself, and Starla, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not going to push forward a perjury charge in this instance.
I wouldn't.
It is quite a heinous charge as well. So it would need to be proved beyond a reasonable doubt. I don't
And
believe
second
it's
aspect,
proved, yeah.
I don't think she's trying to avoid the important aspect of it, which would be that she was behind there, which is the crux of what you're trying to prove.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not denying that fact.
She did say all around the building several times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you cannot get all around the building without jumping a fence.
Yes, that's what we're inferring.
But the main thing that is bothering me here is, how is it possible to remember every other detail besides the thing that you did that you know is wrong? That's very selective.
She still said all around the building, which would infer the fence if she just doesn't remember the fence.
Mm-hmm.
But how would that be at all possible?
I can tell you it's very possible.
It's very possible.
It's very possible. It's very possible.
And she's not trying to take your point away from her, so there's no malice in this lack of remembrance.
But yeah, so
So I think
basically
you
what
might-
I'm saying and what I'll say to counsel here is I'm not going to pursue the charge of perjury, but we will come out with a judgment on these civil cases in due course. All right.
Okay.
So if person says that they just don't remember, they're kind of off the
unfortunately,
hook?
Not off the hook. Perjury is very hard to prove. Very, very hard to prove. It is
And
a very
it's not
heinous
like
charge. It is
it's
very,
not like,
very hard to prove.
So in your case, you're arguing that they're back there. She clearly said she was all around the building. It's not about if she doesn't remember jumping a fence, she was still back there.
Yes, but I asked her very specifically if she was in the back fenced off area that is right directly behind the bar, and she keeps saying that she does not remember, and then she also says she was all around the building. So which one is it?
Well, that's what we'll take into consideration with our rulings as well. What I'm saying is specifically for perjury, if you said, did you jump over the fences, and she specifically said, no, I did not. Like explicitly said, no, I did not, and there is evidence that yes, she did. then like direct evidence, that is perjury. She's intentionally said the thing, but by saying not remember, it's a bit of a gray area.
So it's
It's a very difficult charge to push onto someone, perjury.
It might not be directly lying, but it's still not being truthful.
And that will take into account. We will take that into account, obviously, with our considerations and judgments and everything in terms of reliability of witnesses, etc. That's part of the judicial decision.
Yeah, it's what the preponderance of evidence, what we believe actually happened.
Like, did you see Juniper Berries when I called her on the stand? From start to finish, she was like the same. Not most reliable, did not remember properly.
Yes,
it was
Liam, you don't have to.
Hey,
Don't have to
how
worry
do I get
about it.
to
What
you?
I'm
Everybody's
saying is
outside.
we will take that into consideration. I'm not saying here that just because she didn't perjure, we're not going to take into consideration what we have had evidence presented to us when we're making our judgment. What I'm saying is we're just not going to charge her with perjury specifically because it doesn't meet the requirements for perjury specifically. It's a very hard charge to press. But
it's a criminal charge.
Yeah, it's a very, very hard charge to press. Can be charged by the court. But again, it's by saying not remember, yes, it can be a workaround. It can be a gray area, etc.
But trust me, they're good at their job. They're well aware that it's
it's-
better to say not
this
really
is-
than to just directly lie.
This is me. What, you're talking about them? Yeah, I know. Again, this is me still sort of learning because I
Yeah,
am newest
100%,
person
yeah.
here. And to me,
100%.
right now, it sounds like I'm not trying to say I know better
It's
than
a
you
lot-
because I don't.
There's a lot
But
of wordplay. That's what I'll say.
How does one person that is answering fast like a bullet without having to think about it, immediate answer, but the moment it's come to wrongdoing, I don't remember, I don't know,
Liam,
you know?
Let me interject. Your job as a counselor is to highlight that, and you've actually nailed that on the head. You've banged that nail in
Yes.
a little too much. We get it. We get your point, and we have noted it. So you did your job stellarly in that aspect.
Isn't lying about not remembering also lying?
Yeah, how
You have to prove
Yeah, but
it.
how do we?
How do you
that's the
You
prove
thing,
can
is how do
never
we
prove it. I
You
would
can.
You
You
absolutely can. But it's a
No,
hard thing to
how?
prove.
Not easy.
Is it,
No,
perjury
not
is
easy.
a
Trust
very,
me.
Yeah, okay.
Perjury is a very, very difficult charge to have.
After
And
this, Liam, I'll go over some times that I've actually done it in court cases, okay, and how I did it.
Okay. The thing is this. I thought the proof of this would be that she answered everything so flawlessly, like it happened 2 hours ago. But when it comes to this particular detail, don't remember. How is this possible?
Think about it this way. You remember where I lost that criminal case? Because it was just a lot of speculation, right? I didn't have the full definitive proof for it, you know? And speculation doesn't, it's what you can prove, not what you know. So even if you think she's lying, you still have to prove it.
Yeah.
Well, I somehow figured out how to break
But I'll
it.
go over some ways to do that
but
later with you.
again. But what I'm saying here is,
all right.
just because we're
close
not
enough.
charging her with perjury, doesn't mean that
I
her
think
statements and
think I
the
did.
additional evidence we have will not be taken into account in terms of reliability of the
Well,
witness.
you know, I'm a firefighter, so you know.
Does that make sense?
You know, firemen's carry. We're always
Yes,
working
and
out. I
also,
mean, have you seen some of the promo
it does make
photos of what
sense.
we're gonna do for the calendar?
And you heard she never
We're ripped
made
as shit, man.
wellness check before or after this.
Well, let's not talk about the case right now. We still have to do our verdict, guys.
Okay,
Let's go wait for the verdict. Let's go wait for the
Yeah,
verdict.
what I wanted to do was just bring it to your attention of what our intention of not
Okay.
charging her with
Okay,
perjury.
okay.
We will have our judgment in
Wait, did you just
at
call me my
12:30,
cousin?
so the next 13 minutes.
Yeah, good luck with that.
That's my cousin, Warren.
God damn it. This girl has perfect memory.
No, let's go, let's
besides
go,
one
let's
thing.
go. Let them do their thing. Let them do their thing.
Oh my gosh. You gotta keep your paramedics and your fire close. You gotta keep your mechanics even closer. That's my cousin.
Hey, is that Maury McDirt over there?
God damn it.
Hey, it's Maury. What the hell?
Ah, god damn it.
This do want your doc?
Son of a bitch.
Fucking.
What's that?
This do want your doc?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go
yeah.
here.
Well, yep. The Turbonator is in the house.
Definitely disappointed with myself.
Why? Why are you disappointed?
Because I feel like I proved that she lied. Her saying I don't remember is another form of lie.
Yeah, but how
If
can
I was
you?
judge, what do you mean how? If I was judge, if I was the judge in a case where witness answer questions fast as hell with all details related to it, answering flawlessly every single thing, but then doesn't remember the only point where they are committing crime, I would not believe this person. How can you believe this person? They are clearly doing selective memory.
No, I understand.
I don't know. Maybe I just don't know how this works. It's possible. But I believe I proved. I don't know. Maybe I'm not, as good as I. Maybe I did not do as good as I thought. But I don't know how better I could do.
So what, like they were saying, while you were not able to hit the threshold to prove that she's blatantly giving false testimony or purposely not giving testimony, you still tripped her up with those questions about her running around, and I caught on to that myself, and that's why I tried to do the follow-up questions with her as well to kind of point that out. You still tripped her off, and honestly, I have failed to done that. Get that for. So the fact that you did that is amazing. You did your job as a as the play. Sorry, there's a really good chance because of that we're gonna win this court case for your client. Yes, we didn't prove that she's, we didn't get the big one, but we gotta hope for one. It's on the judge's radar now. And hopefully it'll be on the call. So it'll be noted, a mental note. So she has cases down the line that are similar like this, where she's like, hey, I know this, that I don't remember. It's been a month ago. It'll raise more eyebrows.
But she clearly remembers,
I get it. I get what you're doing.
Did you see Juniper Berries? I almost regret calling her to stand. I was not there on second trespass. She was. She told me about it. I was in Palito, and she was sending me texts and pictures and shit. And she was there telling me everything happening, sending me pictures, telling me who it is, what they're doing, why they're there. But now I call her to stand. Doesn't remember shit.
No.
What? Huh? And did you notice she did not remember and gave bad answers from start to finish? It was consistency. With Regina, 95% consistency, but when it comes to her wrongdoing, 5% no longer consistent. I don't remember, blah, blah, blah.
So,
if I was judge, I would say you're full of shit.
Fair enough, but there's a certain criteria that the other judges had fulfilled where, who knows, maybe there's plenty of people in the courtroom there, citizens that are feeling the same way as you. But the circumstance is, there's two things there. One, did you talk to any of your witnesses ahead of time and kind of go over the questions you're going to ask them? Not right, to kind of give them a heads up, like what to expect. Because if you didn't, I just strongly suggest that. You can't coach what they're going to say, but you just look to know the type of question, kind of go some practice questions. You can definitely do that. So they're more prepared and more familiar with what you're going to ask them and what the other side might, try to trip them up on. You're more than welcome to do that. I recommend doing it in the future. The second thing is, maybe I'm biased, but pictures are your friends. I'm shocked you didn't. None of your
didn't
had the
have time.
picture.
I saw them for a split second in the bag. I saw them out the window. They were both clearly around the back.
No.
What?
There's pictures of the back, where the gate to show where what the fence looks like towards the property and everything. What they had the guy going.
Yeah.
Because if you,
I did not think about that.
Yeah, I always do. Like, there's ever like a big scene where multiple things happen, I go out there and I've even taken like the client, like let's say they like for a incident where they got pitted or rammed by the officers and he's like, oh, they rammed me too hard. I will have them go up to the spot, park the car, have my car parked in, and like every spot where they hit them, just put my car up to it, take a picture to kind of show by storyboard how it happened. Just to help paint that picture for the, you might not have to go that far, but anything where you show like distance or possibly like, hey, someone's claiming that they saw my, oh, like I have a court case. I'm helping back home for a friend that where officers are saying that the a musician spit in their face. And I have 6 witnesses at the concert saying, no, he didn't. Absolutely not. But the police are saying. And so I talked to one of the officers there, and he he told me where everyone was. One officer was behind a hedge above people, like 6 foot tall, so no way they could have saw it. Another one's at a fountain where there's a couple pillars blocking view where they were standing. I'm taking pictures from every angle where they were, where the officer might have been, and adding that as evidence to try to paint that picture. So it's something just to consider to help your case in the future, because you want to get that picture painted.
Yeah. The hell are you wearing? What the hell are you wearing?
What?
You looked so much better the other time.
Oh, didn't like Class A uniform?
Yeah, it looks good on you.
Oh, I just put something else on, just something a little less formal.
Yeah, this is like more for outside or for like movement or something. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
You look very good in your
comfy,
Class
though.
A.
Yeah, because the whistle bounces off my chest when I run. It's kind of weird.
What the hell? I did not know this.
Yeah, so over my right, pectoral, there's a whistle that connects to it.
Oh man, this case has had me working hard. This is the hardest case I ever done.
It shows you put a lot of effort into it. A lot of fun.
I tried. Look, I don't have crazy amount of experience like other people. I have very short experience, but I don't know. I try. Let's see what verdict is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I am only bothered by one thing. That's it. That shit is driving me crazy right now. And I hope Judge sees the same thing I do.
We'll see.
Of course, I'm not judge, and I have never been judge, but if I was the judge on a case where prime witness or suspect, whatever you want to call it, prime person that committed the problem
Objection, coercion.
is remembering everything perfect, but except for one detail for some reason that is the core of everything. All of a sudden they don't remember. I would call that bullshit if I was judge. I would so call this bullshit. Let's see. Maybe they will call it bullshit. I don't know. But I definitely call it. And to say that she does not remember our previous meeting, also bullshit. But I cannot prove it. So. Ay, ay, ay.
Well, to take pride, you gave the judges something to think about. I mean, 30 minutes. Could be worse. Could be 1 minute.
Yeah, I
So
wonder
I better
what.
get back in there.
Yeah, good luck. I wonder what they will say. We'll see.
I don't smell, you piece of shit.
You don't today?
Oh, God damn you.
You did last time. It was horrific.
I did not.
I
did not. And my clothes were not distracting.
Still, please, you were disgusting. Okay, I don't want to even remember this.
What happened?
He
tried to
horrible.
He filed a motion for me to be removed as second chair because my clothes distract people, and he said I stink.
He did stink this day.
Did I find me?
Yeah, see?
Maybe today. Maybe he had 15 showers. But no, without question, Steve, that one day I could not have you there. You were. I wanted to pass out.
You just got lucky Krieg didn't file his stuff right. Otherwise, we would have wiped the floor with you.
Would it really have made difference? I don't actually even remember this case. Remind me, what was it about?
You
Like
remind me. I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
And that's it for the law in a nutshell. Soon as it's over, it's our mind. Because we're done with it.
Yeah, no, truly, yes. That is exactly the case. Yes, I don't
They have
remember.
to be about ready to come back, right?
I don't know, maybe.
They said
yeah,
30?
A half hour, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, better get in there.
Oy, oy.
Yeah, you smell that Johnny Depp cologne?
Supposed to be that?
I just don't know how to pronounce it.
Sauvage, I think, right? I'm actually hungry. One sec. Is there a snack?
I have food if you want.
Yeah, I got food
yes,
too.
please.
Yeah, he would like that.
Yeah.
I can't blame him.
Must go on.
Sorry again.
How long did they say they were going to be deliberating for? 25 minutes?
Yeah.
When did they leave? How long has it been?
They told us to go get snacks
on in a moment.
Yeah, I think that's why they're deliberating, isn't it? Oh no, that would be in the chambers where I'm back.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen a courtroom of this scope. No.
A good case. It was a good case. Greg was spot on in his defense. Really good points made. He made good points, though. Sometimes kind of took him a while to get there, but hey, so does I. I think I backed him up a good time, 2 times to get them. I mean, you can't be upset. You can't be upset. You did a good job.
Why does it sound like a waterfall in here?
Picked up by a tow company at some point, and it's not outside anymore.
What's going on?
Tow companies.
They have a water park in here too?
Craig, look at the picture I sent.
Maybe that's what the justice are doing. I thought I walked
They're
past.
having a wet and wild time back there? What the fuck?
Oh.
That is crazy. That is absolutely insane.
I mean, not bad. I think I'd win that wet t-shirt contest.
So, Steve, I'm going to give this to you. We need to speak to tow companies to get them to stop doing this shit.
This is Captain Steed with the San Andreas State Troopers.
Hell yeah, I got snacks.
There was one out? There was one back there?
No.
Oh.
I did some favors.
Did some favors? What the fuck?
Hey,
What are you doing? Pushing your God damn it.
Where you going?
Oh.
All right, thank you all. The court is back in session.
Favors?
Appreciate you all
Interesting.
returning. All right. So I'm just going to read out the judgment. Please bear with me. This is quite a long case. There are quite a few charges to go through, so maybe a little bit of a long judgment. And I do apologize.
I don't think they're gonna get because they didn't put numbers down. I don't think they'll get Modject, but it might be the
So it is
Constitution
the
Amendment
court's
5000.
judgment is the following. In terms of count 1, rights violation of the Fourth Amendment right due to trespass, the court has found that this is sustained. The court has found on a preponderance of evidence from exhibits entered into the case that a trespass did occur and that the Fourth Amendment was violated. Within the scope of the state, rights violations are limited to 5,000 per violation with a maximum of 20,000. In terms of count
5,000.
2, which is emergency lights against San Andreas State Troopers, which is accounting to misuse of emergency systems, this is denied.
That's denied,
Emergency
yeah.
lights and tasers were used within normal safety procedures.
Yeah.
In terms of count 3, unholstered tasers against the SAST, the legal basis is criminal use of a weapon, denied. Unholstered tasers and lights within safety within safety protocols as mentioned in count 2. In terms of count 4, which is the Brady violation, accounting to perjury, this is denied. This is not within the scope of the civil court, and as it is a prosecutor's failure. Sorry, excuse me. It is denied because it's not within the scope of the civil court, as it is a prosecutor's failure to disclose exculpatory or impeaching evidence to the defendant in a criminal case. In terms of count 5, the repeated trespass, this was not denied by the respondent, and therefore is being awarded with the amount of 5,000, as we have established in count 1.
So 10,000.
There was a Fourth Amendment violation, and then there was a
Was there
second
more than one?
Fourth Amendment violation that occurred at a later date. Therefore, the punitive damages today are totaled at $10,000.
Yeah,
Next,
that's
we shall
not
move on to
bad.
the compensatory damages and the emotional damages.
Yeah, the Metro gave me that. They didn't
In
bring
terms
the
of the
receipts.
compensatory damages, the court is denying that any compensatory damages should exist. The reason for the compensatory damages was due to a loss of business. However, it is of the court's opinion that the presence of police in the community would not deter business, but would present safety and security to the community, and in fact
Right.
increase business if the community is feeling safe in the area. In terms of emotional damages, the court is of the opinion that the plaintiff would have experienced emotional distress through the trespass of the officers and whether their safety is
No.
guaranteed in their own property. However, the request for relief is not considered reasonable within this court, and therefore we shall award the amount of $3,000 for emotional
Oh,
damages.
damn.
Therefore,
Damn,
the total
13,000.
compensation due to the plaintiff in this case is $13,000, so ordered by the Court of San Andreas. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I could have made $15,000 if I didn't come to this court game.
Okay, for those that don't know, the case is over. You may all exit. Thank you.
That is very true.
The gavel has been slammed. It is over.
Get out the shovel, Diesel. Get out the shovel, man.
So I guess we just can't make sure
Gas
people are
man.
okay.
I'm
pouring gas on the fire.
Congrats,
Clean,
Skip.
fucking 'em up.
Here, I'll talk to you. Let's go over here.
Are you the officer
Yeah.
that took my knife and bat earlier?
Yeah, if I give it back to you, gonna hit somebody with it?
No.
I need a fucking nickname for this lawyer, man.
That's a legally owned hunting knife.
The Ace.
Do you have any officers around as well, right?
I don't have a
Yeah,
criminal.
man.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
goddammit,
You'd
I
have
forgot
to-
about
you'd
my
have to
What's
get
a,
in-
what's a good nickname
in
for him?
contact.
Not yet.
Tell him.
Antonio, you already have so many nicknames for me.
Yeah, I got another one.
Congratulations.
Creek.
From Russia with love, man.
Come on, darling.
Good job,
Yeah,
Amber.
unacceptable.
Good
If
job,
there
Creek.
are no, if there's no
Oh,
officers
that was
available
all
now,
him.
we'll
I
follow
just
the-
came.
Okay.
I came on board to do the question for him. That's all. Yeah.
You did
Thank you,
good.
Steve, I
It's
appreciate it.
great.
Call the guy
Yeah.
who
No,
like
I
tends
mean,
to
I
graze,
help,
man.
but it's all. Yeah, he did a great case. Really worked hard on it.
Remember.
I can give
Yep.
you right up there.
Grave digger.
No.
You understand where the actual reason the fourth happened,
Oh
right?
yeah,
The Undertaker.
yeah.
They would have.
Yeah, I
did.
think
They would have went to the door first and knocked.
Get the
with
shovel out,
shove,
man. Get
And
Caliban
then
shovel
they
out.
wouldn't have had to go cartilage. That was
Good
the
day,
issue.
Mr. Jackson.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Oh,
No, I agree.
Hey, Chief, Your Honor, I'm doing good, man. I feel good. You know what I mean? Feel
No, good.
vindicated.
Good. I'm glad. How's your business doing? How have your business ventures?
And I understand his frustration on the other
expanded,
thing,
if I could
because
say
it's
that.
always been,
Well, I
it's always a
mean, you
concern
know,
for us public
aside from the
defenders.
emotional damages
You
and the
know,
stress that I've
someone's
endured over this
yeah,
incident for far too
because
long,
you never know.
I
You
feel
know,
like I can finally move
but
on.
I
You
understand
know,
what you're
the
saying.
rain,
It's
the dark
really hard
cloud
to
above my
prove,
head
and
has finally started
I've
to
done it a
you
few
gotta-
see
times.
the sunshine again.
I've
man.
seen
I
it done a
feel
few times, and
comfortable in my own
you
home
gotta,
from not having cops just
gotta
consistently
already have a
walking
track
past
record set, you know.
on a regular basis.
Right.
I mean, what the hell, man? How does that work, man? Cops just come
But like
willing
I
to
told him,
trespass
he
all the
still
time.
was
What's up,
able to
man?
catch
Get
her
the
on
hell
her
out.
whole slip
I
up where she
believe that
said
You have to
t-shirts
really
all
fuck
around.
up to be, yeah, you have to
I'm
really
sure,
fuck up to get
J-
charged with
Cap
perjury. That's
can
hard to do.
confirm
Right.
to you that the PD is working
But he
very
did
hard to
prove
make
that
sure
they
those
did go
officers
over the
are
fence. That's all that
internally
matters.
disciplined and
Yeah,
it's done
you were
better.
getting that point, right? And that was what you wanted. Just hey, if somebody can't remember, they can't remember. It's not like you got like a recording or something and documented
I
that
find it real
says quite
funny,
the
man, that
opposite at
she
the time.
remembered everything, you know,
It had to be
before and
foundational
after.
too of
But when it
importance.
came to one specific tiny detail about
You
if
kind of
she actually hopped
knew
over
that
the
she
property
was there.
line,
That was kind of well established and
you know,
proven
for
by her
some
own
reason, she just
account.
seemed to not remember
So,
that.
Well, I mean, it did happen a long time ago, so you know, people's
Alrighty.
memories
I
do
gotta do
fade.
a lot of
I'm at
administrative
that
stuff
age where I
with
don't even
Willow Tree
remember
now,
taking a
so.
shit in the morning sometimes. So.
Well,
But
she
hey,
remembered if she did
getting
wellness
a
checks before this,
a
and she
phone
remembers she did wellness
recording
checks
or
after this,
something
and
that
she hadn't done any.
or
So
something,
it's
you don't
just
have
kind
to
of
have
funny
it
she doesn't
submitted in
remember that one
discovery
tiny little
to use it
specific
just for
detail.
perjury. Remember that you can submit it
Oh.
afterwards.
Oh,
Yeah,
that sounds like a
if
good
you're
plan.
using it just to establish
Then I don't
perjury.
need to remember anything.
Oh yeah, come
Also
sidebar
said,
with me.
man,
Come
she'd
sidebar
been
with me.
around the entire
I
property,
can't hear
so
over
it's
them.
like, you know.
Yes, and that is why the trespass was sustained.
So, you know, I feel like she was kind of lying, honestly. She said
So,
she'd been around the property, but she doesn't remember.
let's try this really quietly. Okay, so if you have a witness that you think is going to get on the stand and lie, but they'll tell you the truth, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Ask them the questions before, and maybe, oh gosh, let me have my thing out and record this, and save it. And then when you get them on the stand, if they do you dirty, Your Honor, I want to go ahead and go have a sidebar. We'll talk about it, present the evidence. And it's not for the case, it's to show that they're perjuring and that they are untrustworthy. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't have to be in discovery for that purpose. Just keep it. It's a good little pocket. Fuck you if you think somebody's going to give you a, give you a hard time on the stand or try to surprise you or fuck you over, because some people will. I can guarantee you the last time that I used that trick and I didn't take it to court, I know they would have, and I would have fucked them over with perjury. And it wouldn't have been the first time they had gotten perjury.
Oh wow.
So, just saying, keep it in your pocket, keep it close to your chest, and don't let people know.
Will do. Appreciate the tip.
Yeah. You can do it with paper stuff too. People sign an affidavit. Make sure what they say, you can pull it out later. Oh, really? On this date, you said this in your sworn affidavit. That's why I send out affidavits to take it. Let me get your statement on what happened. Now, listen, I don't like it to be used as a yucky thing just to try to lawyer somebody. Like, if they're trying to be disingenuous, that's when you use it. But, I mean, you're a lawyer. You be the kind of lawyer you want to use it for,
All right. And if I'm being completely honest,
yeah.
I'm sure that Regina is that. I mean, she might have just
I don't think
forgot
she
that
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a horrible memory. I absolutely do. 5 minutes later, I won't remember who just robbed me, half the details. So some things I'll focus in on.
Yeah, it's Jessica.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let them know it's Miss Jessica Captain Steed.
Always a pleasure, man. My ass is done. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Well, I'm going to go take a rest.
All right, we'll see you later.
Yeah, see
Bye.
you later. Bye. No, it was good. That is a good tip. Oh shit, my car's in the back. I forgot. I'll just go sideways. If I had to... Oh, she's a great judge. She's a really awesome judge. And, plays a sweet woman character also. Really cool. Probably my favorite judge since, Harlan, who, man, I've was thinking about
your car.
Maybe. Well, I mean,
really likes to teach people, really wants people to learn how to be good lawyers, really supports them. I don't say that others aren't, but others are more. I think like, Judge Harris and stuff, they're more like want to throw you in the water and kind of more sink and swimmy, kind of a little bit more, or like they like to test you by trial by fire, kind of a little bit, which is nothing's wrong with. It's just not the preferable way I like to learn. He reminds me so much of myself. He's all bummed out he doesn't get perjury. I'm like, dude, you won that case. You won that case when, I don't think I could have won that case. I think he asked the right questions. He did enough research. He got enough, and I mean, I threw, and I think I threw him a few layups to help him when he got sidetracked or placed that or follow-ups that kind of proved the point, because I saw what he's trying to prove. So that's why I stepped in a few times as other questions, but yeah. He did a damn good job. Oh boy. Oh, so Reb. Ever Chaser, public defender.
How you doing, Miss Chaser? I have a gentleman here in the courthouse that is looking for just a brief consultation.
Oh, okay, sure. Let me head back in.
Alrighty, thank you.
Who? Oh, never mind.
How we doing?
Hello, I'm Amber Chaser.
Nice
Well,
to meet
someone's
you,
called
Amber.
said any. Hi. I was got a phone call from somebody
Yes,
saying they
ma'am.
needed me.
Right
Probably
here,
her.
Miss Chaser. Miss
Yes.
Chaser, this is Oscar. Oscar, this is Miss Chaser. Oscar, she's a wonderful lawyer. She'll definitely get you sorted, bud.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Hi,
I'm Miss
Oscar.
Chaser.
Amber. Hi, yes, Amber Chaser, public defender. How can I help you?
Hey, I was wondering if I could have like a brief consultation and you could, like letting me know if I should pursue my problem or not.
Sure. Let's go towards the back so you get a little bit more privacy. Or
Okay.
also make sure you're whispering because these walls are thin.
Understood. Thank you.
Okay. Let's go in the back room here. Just make sure no one sneaks up on us. There we go. Perfect. So, yes. How can I help you?
So it's a little bit of a long story, but it basically is like this. So the other day, I was hanging out with mi amigos, right? And I had my weapons license. I had a legal firearm on me. I never have a record before the other day. And I'm with my homies, and they all getting arrested, and they arrest me too. And um, I asked for representation in the cells, and they tell me I can't have it. And then they take my weapon license away, and they sending me to jail. And I just want to try to get my weapon license back because I didn't shoot nobody, I didn't rob nobody. Like literally, what happened? I was in the car with my friends. Our friend got in the car with us. We were driving. The cop showed up. Apparently, the guy who hopped in the car was he was like he had done something bad, but we didn't know. He hopped in the car with us, right? And so we all got arrested after they shot us down because I don't know about all that either. But basically, when I'm in the cells, I ask for a lawyer, then they'll give me one, and I pled not guilty, and so now I'm here. I
Good.
just want to get my weapon license back.
Okay, sure thing. Do you recall the name of the officer? I said you don't get a lawyer.
The one that was in charge of the whole thing was a bald guy, Mick something. He's Sergeant Mick something, I think.
Oh, 1 second. This is I can find him for you.
Sergeant something. He's bald, monotone
I think
sounding guy.
1 second. Was it Mick Swagger?
No, it's a bald guy and he's a sergeant. I'm trying to remember. Maybe it's like Van
Oh,
something,
Sergeant.
Van Alden or.
Oh, yeah. So
I'm trying
this
to
was
think
how
It
recent
was
was
like 2 or
this?
3 days ago, like Friday. I think it was on Friday.
Oh, okay. And he was a sheriff's officer, right?
I believe so. Yes. He was
Ah,
running the
yeah.
whole
So,
thing. He was telling everyone else what to do.
yeah, Van Clifton.
That's right, Van Clifton.
Uh
That's
huh.
exactly it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yes, you probably do very much have a case here. That
Say that
individual isn't. Yeah, yes, I do. You do have a case here. I believe you do. You're with. So were you and the other people in the car with your friend who ran in? They were arrested as well.
Yeah, we were all arrested, and I'm the only one who pled not guilty because I don't have a record. They all had a record, so they're like, "Fuck it, I don't want to go through the system." And I'm like, "Well, I've never done a crime in my life, so I want to fight this,
Uh-huh.
And I asked for
Okay.
it, and the two cops were like, "Well, you're not gonna get one. There's none around right now, so we're sending you off." And I was like, "Okay."
Okay. And then, excuse me for asking. This doesn't. I just want to be completely transparent. No, I know. I'm
Yeah.
noticing you're scoring yellow. Are you by chance a Lagos?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure, but you have no record yet. Okay. Okay.
Right, yeah. I don't know if you have access to that. You can go look. My name is Oscar Fuego. I don't.
Yeah, I do.
Besides the charges the other night, they hit me with I think like I don't even know what they hit me with, but they hit me with a bunch of bullshit, and then including like saying my weapon was illegal. But I have a weapons license and I bought that at Ammunition, so I don't know.
Okay. What type of weapon was it? A handgun?
Yeah, it's just a pistol.
Okay. I'll take a look at the. Let me look at the case real quick. One second. What was your last name? Hey, how you spell it?
Fuego, Fuego.
Yeah. Oh, they said you sure? Well, okay. So they said that the pistol they had off you was an quote unquote old pistol and it was scratched. So the serial number was scratched off it. Did you?
No. I have a weapon license. I bought my pistol. Like literally, I got my weapon license that day from a British cop, and I went to Ammunition and bought a pistol that day. That same day is like I don't know if you can see when I got my weapon license, but I got it that day. I bought that pistol that day, and literally like an hour or two after that is when all this happened.
And then you didn't like put your game is on like maybe a box that you all keep stuff in, and you maybe picked up the wrong one by mistake.
Maybe one of my homies had that
Okay.
had that on them, and they like the cops like put it
They
on me,
mixed
but
it up.
not.
Okay. That will be see so criminal possession of a firearm and kidnapping. Okay. All right.
Kidnapping? The fool jumped in our car.
No. Whatever he did, probably. Well, we'll see. We'll see. One second. Okay. So the police station says, based off here, our Gutierrez responded to a panic button from a D. Sullivan. Upon arrival, we saw that he was taken hostage at gunpoint, then proceeded to stuff him in the trunk of their vehicle and led us to a very dangerous chase. In a so your friend only came into the car. You picked up
he
your
just got
buddy,
in the
didn't
back
know you.
seat. Yeah.
Let's see, let me right here. Okay. Did you what? So, And he got into your guys' car. You didn't get into his car or anything.
That's correct.
And it was a black color car.
I believe so. You know, it was a few days ago now. I've been I can't really entirely remember the color of the car. It wasn't my car, I know that.
Okay.
What do they call it? You know, like when you're hanging out with people, like guilter by association. That's what happened to me, I think.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I didn't do nothing.
No, I understand. Let's see here's what the other. This is your offense. Let's see what they have on the others. What's this tied to? The other case numbers? This is number. They go. 1254. Okay, so let's see. 1255. Let's see that one. Ah. So here's the thing. The police reports are saying that they witnessed someone stuff an officer into the back of that car.
I don't know about all that.
I mean, it's gonna be hard to prove with that. I mean, let's see. I was trying to see what it's make of the car. Let me get your information. I'll have to look into this. I'll have to look into this more detail. Because these are not adding up. So again, your statement was you're hanging out with some of your boys who were not involved to whatever this one individual was doing. Your buddy comes. You're like, so there's three of you in the car. Your buddy comes in. Hey, what's up? What's up? Says coming in there and was hanging out. You all hang out, and then all of a sudden the police are now like, how long of a wait was it before he got in the car and the police showed up?
So he got in the car, we drove around the few blocks, and then the cops were on us like a bunch of bats out of hell, man. And so then like, you know, things escalated. The driver, you know, started driving, and then we pulled over and we were trying to like talk to them. You talk to the police, like, what's going on? Like, why are you freaking out? And they're like, the guy in your back seat did this, the guy in your back seat did that. We're like, well, we don't know what you're talking about. And then all of a sudden, the police open fire, like they're shooting us all. And then I get arrested and bring back to the station, and that's when they take everything off me and they charge me with all these crimes. So it was a very fast situation, but like very crazy.
Okay. All right. Right. I'll look into this further because the police reports are not matching up. So I can dig around a little bit more and see if there's like one I'm missing or whatnot. But yeah, let me get your information.
You want me to give you my phone
Phone
numbers?
Yeah, please.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I did. Let me give me mine. 1 second.
I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me and trying to help me.
Yeah, no problem. Let's see, I got your number. What was your first name again?
Oscar.
Oscar, let's see. So O's. Yes, got you in here. Perfect. Okay. Give me,
Just so you
give
know,
me a few.
I wouldn't be wasting your time if I truly, wasn't innocent. I'm not one of those types of people, so I don't want you to think I'm trying to like scam users or the system or whatever. I know there's a lot of people out there who just fight anything for the sake of fighting, but what they did to me was wrong.
Okay. I appreciate that. Okay, so that means there is a crucial error in the police reporting and there's a piece missing, or there's a bunch of officers making shit up right now from what I can see. So this is why I need to look into it deeper.
Yeah.
Because right now, I just read 2 reports to state that it's all, I'm assuming what it was your friend take one of their officers hostage, stuff them into a truck, and then get in and you all did a police chase that ended up in gunfire. Neither one said, oh, we pulled over a vehicle suspecting it was there's no statement saying that you're already driving and whatnot. So yeah, there's some key missing part here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
appreciate
let me
it.
look
I'll
into
be
it more.
over.
Yeah, it'll be probably a couple days here. I'll look into this and reach out to some.
Sounds good. Be safe.
Few-
Don't let those
Yeah,
police
you
officers
too.
get after you.
I appreciate that. You too. That's crazy.
What's wrong? What's up? I really don't want to go back into it.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, some things to note. I don't know if Katya told you. I told him too. Read up on a lot of objections. There's a lot that I could have called out on there, but I kind of let it go because I know you guys are new, and that's okay. It happens. If it comes to like, let's say a murder case, I'm not gonna let things like that slide as much. All right?
No, I understand. And the main reason, so just so you know, Katya had me call me on to do his questioning
Yeah,
and
no,
he took
I
the
know.
stand. And I told
you
him that
barely
I
asked any questions. I just figured it's a good way to look at what he did there and try and learn from it. And it's why I kind of let it go on like it did, because it's a good example of some objections that can be made in the future.
No, and then to be honest, I was surprised you didn't make some objections during that, and also I also was my whole point. I told him, I also told him, like, outside of questioning him, I was going to try to practice my objections against you. So I mean, because I need to get better. No, that's my weak point.
I'm pretty
right now,
good.
is
I think I'm
objections.
pretty good at asking my questions. I think
You are actually.
I
So
do have.
that's why
I
didn't
do
do
lead
any.
sometimes by accident. I bet you're gonna catch me on that sometimes.
No, I understand.
But-
I appreciate that. And I did pick up on
Yeah,
the few
yeah.
that you didn't call that surprised the hell out of me, and then I was trying to catch it
No,
and you didn't.
it's. I treated it as because it's a small big case. You know, it's a small case in the claims, but it's a big case in how long it went on. Holy shit!
Yeah, no.
But I wanted them to. I didn't. Objecting him to the ground would not have been beneficial to his future, and that's not what I wanted.
No, no. And I thought it was a good case one for a while. Too long, but it's good for both sides.
Mhm.
Quick question. I this is a very, very early. I just got wind of this just now from Caspian, but I just got a case and might be involving our old friend Van Clifton, but things are not quite making sense. I have a gentleman hanging that he's part of Vagos, but he was hanging out with some friends of his. I'm assuming they're Vagos too or not. They picked up another friend who apparently was involved in some bad shit and was like a kidnapping of a police officer from what I read from the police reports. They didn't know. Ben Clifton and his people came after them head on, ended up in a ugly gunfight, and they all got arrested and whatnot. He's pleading not guilty because he had no idea he had done that. The friend they picked up, and that he had no criminal record. But the thing is, the police reports are not matching his story completely. But he's swearing that he's not trying to get out of charge or anything. you know, he's wouldn't be wasting my time. He's legitimately, this was wrong. So that's why I'm looking into it more. But the police reports straight out say that they saw an officer get put in the trunk of a vehicle, and that's when they pursue. So, yeah.
File it like you would any other criminal case, and then I will take a look at the facts and what evidence are there, and I'll have to make a judgment based off that and what we want to do with it.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna. There's probably I was going to read see if there's any other police reports that are maybe a little bit more fleshed out than maybe they
I'll
left
take a
parts
look.
out.
File it like normally, and then I'll do my investigation on my side, and then I'll see if
Okay.
there's anything we can do about it.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay. Okay.
Nice. Yeah. Good case though. Good then. Yeah.
It's long case.
Yeah. It's fun watching you two at it.
What was that?
It was fun watching you two go at it.
Yeah, I mean, I try to keep my stuff concise because things can go long.
Yeah. Understood. Okay, sorry, I won't keep you up anymore.
No, you're good.
Take it easy. Oh yeah, I'm back. I'm in the back. I forgot. I'm in the back. Whoa. Okay. Objections are fucking hard, man. Like, I got one. Like, that one night when she said it, when he'd say, oh, why is there making drinks and stuff? I'm like, wait. He said he was a, but then again, they said, oh, he was, so he must have made a joke or whatever. But also, that kind of that showed her cards a little bit. But here's my thought process of what's going on. I think, yes, I think there is, she doesn't like that character for whatever reason. I mean, her character doesn't like his character for whatever reason. Because he's a cop too, I know. A lovable goof cop. So and I think that's why she went to I do think that was the initiative of the wellness check and everything. And whatnot. And I think, and I think he's, she was trying to grab him and trying to nab him and get him busted for, collecting paycheck when not on duty. And he took offense to it, so he's trying to get her what's the word? I'm blanking out because I'm tired. For lying, I'm saying. And yeah, I think in her, and I do think in her attempt to, bust him, might either serving drinks or whatever, or getting drunk or whatever she thought she was doing. She might have jumped over a fence she shouldn't have or whatever. And that's where it went wrong. But I don't. Yeah, I think there were ulterior motives on both sides. I'll say that much. But it made for a good case. It makes it a really good rivalry between those two. I gotta take a few hours break and come back. It was hard for that case though, the big case, so yeah, but good stuff. Solid win. Solid good win. That was not an easy case. Oh, sorry. Everybody filing a mile an hour. Yeah, I'll be back. Not sure which character yet, but yeah. But yeah, I gotta go. I gotta run some stuff first. But yeah, good case. I'm glad I appreciate him letting me a part of it. He's really good playing the character while being an attorney. I need to get to that comfort zone. I mean, at least he's got that going for him. And he is pretty good. He knows his stuff. I mean, he just, I don't know. I think it's good. I enjoyed that.